Welcome, my lovely dears, after that illustrious pause there for effect, to another exciting session of the Western Chivalrex. Buns in the West. God damn it. I think there was a pause where it was perfect. Oh, well, wonderful. Wonderful. Of course, immediately ruining that fantastic count-in by peeking directly behind the curtains of making shit work. I don't know why OBS has been stuttery recently. My own has too. I suspect it's actually Twitch's fault this time.
Quite possibly.
But hey, we're here. We're back. Hey, demons, it's your boy. We have our illustrious adventurers, and when they last left off, they had some very successful encounters against a bunch of goblins, and no one can say that they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some can, most won't.
None will, or else.
No. You got properly acquainted with Cassiopeia Dorona, the centaur wizard of the Black Knights, the one in charge of collecting information on locating the first of many magical MacGuffins hiding out there in the lands coveted by the forces of darkness. It's a chalice, or a cup, or a flask, or something or other. It's hard to say. You've done your asking around. You killed more goblins for a bunch of people because you like to do good deeds because you're knights. Good job. And over to the map. You have a destination from where you are that is east-ish somewhere.
Yeah,
Somewhere over here.
somewhere in this general direction.
At the same time, you have been warned that there are hornets active in the area to the east.
Well,
It's probably a
Indeed.
little bit too early to go encountering them in large numbers here. You're quite close and, well, to civilization, as it were.
Yeah.
You guys have passed through village and farmland recently on the journey to Lethiel itself and did not encounter any hornets trying to eggonate you.
Luckily.
not yet.
Or unluckily, eggonation fun. Fucking, yeah. Angry eyebrows, teardrop tats, and a pistol.
Meanwhile, Knife Wasp is just an asshole.
A knife wasp.
All wasps and hornets are assholes.
Yep. Apart from the wasps that fight hornets, in which case, let them fight.
I mean, they're still assholes, but they at least
Yes.
they know they're doing it for a good cause.
Yeah. They're like the punished wasps. They're the redemption wasps that go to fight hornets instead. Good. Let them die. But yeah, what do? It is a warm and sunny day, but it has not been checked what the weather is going to be over the course of the next week or so. You have a druid who can druid craft it day by day, but I wonder what the forecast is going to give you guys.
Fire tornado.
Well,
Fire tornado. No,
Yeah,
no, you aren't in
that's entirely
California.
likely.
You are not in
okay.
California.
We're
You're
not in
okay.
California.
the ultimate thing is that unless it's going to storm so badly that we can't move, that doesn't really change our plans because
No, of course.
our destination is equidistant from anywhere else we could possibly go. So
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
the
Why
plan
not
is
roll me
basically
a d20, Savin?
sure. All right.
It's pissing
Eh.
rain.
Oh God. Oh yeah. That's about as bad
It's
as it can be.
storming and pissing rain. Good job,
No,
Savin.
actually, the 20 right there is obviously quite good. It is not just a warm and sunny day, but it is a warm and sunny day with only the gentlest breeze, occasionally drifting clouds across the skyline. For the most part, it ensures that there isn't going to be any veering off of course. You've got good heading. You can see the sun at all times. This is the opposite of obstruction. If anything, this beautiful, lovely weather is going to make your travel check DC reduced by 1.
Yay.
Speaking of,
Speaking of which.
Wait.
Well,
thing that
if
was
the DC was a
9.
10, then the DC is now 9, so we're good.
let's see here.
Fuck.
Your first destination presumably is the first Dark Hex on the way to the tavern.
Yeah, this is our
Okay, so it's a
course.
it's a 3-day journey. You have decided at a point you're going to be traveling through like unmapped land. So no, the DC is not in fact 9, I'm afraid.
Well,
Hey, yes. Skow,
Yes.
when you asked if we wanted to do something, I was trying to say that. Is there any small trees, like
Oh yeah, all over
early
the place.
saplings?
Yeah, there are, well, not early saplings. No, you guys are in the midst of August. There are no early saplings.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm talking about those have been there for like past one winter at least. The small little ones are still growing.
Yeah, probably. This is a very green place. There are, although they aren't all recorded on maps as like actual forests or woods and stuff, like there are copses of trees like everywhere.
Okay, cool. Let's see. That I can use this. Okay. Does anybody have a shovel?
Do any of you own a shovel?
You?
I mean,
I do.
actually,
No,
I
shovel-
think some of you guys bought
Oh,
shovels
wait.
because they're
Yeah, I
good
do
fucking
have-
metal.
I do have a shovel, yes.
Yeah, that was a thing to buy, and you're like, why is the shovel expensive? And then it was explained why they were. It makes sense. And now someone has just asked you for a shovel. Immediately, you are gratified.
I have a shovel, yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Can I borrow it?
Sure. Just make sure to return it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dig up this plant here. So, because when they just start talking about it, because when these small little trees don't are like this height, about 5 feet, they're very thin and very light. Starts digging it up a nice wide circle around it. They also have not an extensive root system, so they can just be kept within, which also means there's lots of nice juicy worms crawling about them. And we'll lift it up, and I get a bit of. Actually, open up the emptied out water skin, and I put that in it. So
is
that it
there a
carries.
point to this exercise, Bob?
Yes, because apparently nature wants to say like, hey, we're putting an addendum on you, so I'm gonna need this little tree here.
Tree?
Yeah, this little miniature little
Okay.
tree here.
Yes, but why?
Because I need mistletoe to make good berries.
Sure, this is not a mistletoe tree.
I know, mistletoe is not a tree. Mistletoe is a hemiparasitic plant. That's why I need this tree.
You want to acquire mistletoe and then grow it on that tree.
Very simple, and I can grow it within 30 seconds. Because everything is covered in Druid crap.
Great.
You tried, Scout.
I
No,
did, didn't I?
no offense to you, Bob, and Goodberry's good and all, and it's just, yeah, I don't want to be eating it every single day.
Oh, no, not every day. No, every other day. Just, until as they say, we're flushed with cash.
Even, okay. Yeah, we're back to shitting ourselves to death.
All right. But yes, you kind of acquire a sapling. You have to take care of it. Your new tree friend, what are you going to name it?
Billy.
All right. Please add to your inventory Billy the Sapling.
I will add Billy the Sapling into my allies.
Mm-hmm. An ally. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. You'll probably need to spend a downtime action to cultivate the proper, like, growth for mistletoe, but then after that, yeah, presumably you can just keep on producing it with Druidcraft. In the meantime, you have a sapling ready to go. Congratulations. Welcome to the team, Billy the Sapling. Now, how about them travel checks? So,
We're still missing Hedrahs.
yep, Quartermaster.
Okay, I get assistance on this, correct?
Yeah, from someone. And I believe you've left your centaur on perception test duty.
Oh.
Can't
Oh.
guidance that.
You cannot guidance
Yeah,
that.
no,
No.
it's like it was clicking for some reason. Sorry.
But also, I think
Yep.
we just failed two
Oh
travel
my
checks.
god, guys.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, guys.
Such a
Random
nice
encounter.
day.
Random encounter.
Well, actually, is cooking like... What is cooking's DC?
The DC for a travel, it's the same for all three. It's
I thought
based on the
cooking
terrain.
like a set.
No, the cooking test, it depends on you succeeding at quartermastery, and Bob just failed at quartermastery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was one of the journey rolls. So yeah, that's great. We're off to a great start. At least Hallie's keeping us out of the dirt.
Looks like I'm gonna pull one of these motherfuckers out of the random prepped encounters list early.
Oh boy.
See here. Okay.
Oh boy.
So things are going pretty slowly. Unfortunately, you guys are all sort of struggling with the after effects of too much goodberry, and you've all kind of got a case of the squits. Something that Cassiopeia finds incredibly funny because she has not been on Team Goodberry.
We're not eating the good berries. We have enough
I'm
food.
not eating the good berries.
No,
We have
you aren't
food.
anymore. No,
Not
your
anymore.
characters have literally just spent a week doing that.
No,
So-
we haven't.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah, we didn't.
We ate actual food. We're good.
You're right, you did
We're
eat actual
good.
food. Then I guess that you didn't all get the squits. What happened to you? Let's have a look here.
We might get the
I think
squirts
we gotta go-
anyway.
I think we got to go in the go for the classic. It looks like fucking badgers got into your food.
Now.
Yeah.
Fucking badgers.
How many ration we lose?
Let's see here. Your ration requirements.
Ration requirements are, let's see, 7 per day, and it's a 3-day journey, so we had 1 ration to spare.
Well, I have some bad news for you at 8-4.
Well, I'll add in 3 rations from my pack to just feed myself for the rest of the journey, and then we'll
Alright.
arrive completely out of supplies.
Excellent. Okay. And it's taking you a little bit longer than usual to get there as you make your way into the unknown land. So I will delete a little goblins marker since you killed those guys. Good job. Let's see. Reveal. The good old polygon reveal as you do. Whap. You move into this area on your third day of travel, and you can make out that there is a small hillock, if anything, a series of ridges culminating in what looks like a wooden structure from which lifts a small cloud of smoke. It looks almost like a signal tower, and there are a couple of figures moving around it.
The hell
Let's
is
see.
that?
Yeah, you are not
Signal tower,
exactly
perhaps?
able to avoid being spotted. And let's see here. You have a druid and does Casper? How are you trained? No, she wouldn't notice. So, Bob, you are the only one who notices that they have lifted some kind of signal mirror to the light coming from whatever this smoke's origin is, and they're flicking it down at you. could you please give me a survival check? Let's see if you understand what the signal is.
Sure, come right in.
They are inviting you in.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Great.
Oh, God.
Oh,
and
on
your
we go
hair
to
is
meet
red
some
today. How
friends.
lovely. All right, let's just grab everybody's tokens.
Oops, I don't
I'm
know
so
why it
proud
won't
of you
wipe.
guys.
This
so
party
proud
is a
of you guys.
disaster. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
so happy. So happy.
What have we bumblefucked our way into?
Okay. So, as you reach this lifted hillock, you can see there are a number of trees surrounding it, but they are dotted in a fashion that looks like they have clear-cut little paths. Grab all of your tokens, put you here. You got your little pull carriage.
This is what you get for having me on your team.
And as you close this last bit of distance, for some reason Cassie's still hurt. Let's just top your health back off again. As you close the last bit of distance, you are called out to, now that you are in earshot. No, you idiots, get back!
That's a cute orc.
What's going on here?
What? What's wrong?
Oh, fuck. And let's see here. What's everyone's passive perception?
I have a 13.
Okay.
12.
How?
Wait, you have a 20 passive perception, Bobby?
Yeah, how do you have a 20 passive perception?
The alert feat.
Alright, you are a human. You could take a feat when you did that.
Observant.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, yeah.
Right. Okay. Bob, you're the only one not caught off guard.
Nice.
Also, let's see here. Who of you is pulling the carriage of your goodies? I will add that Cassiopeia is definitely not pulling your little cart for you. She refuses.
Why would that be racist of us?
It would be incredibly racist to try and to strap a pull cart to the centaur.
I'll do it. Big and strong.
Good, because you're
You
about
are
the only
big
one
and
that's drank too.
Probably over here.
Okay.
Let's put the
let's,
cart like here.
Yeah, sure. So it's gonna be Faunra that they are most interested in jumping. As Bob, you notice it a moment before it is too late, as a number of hornets burst out from these trees.
Oh, god damn it. This is like the character you told us not to proc.
Yes, this is a different encounter, actually.
Oh.
I'm kind of happy you bumped into this one.
Okay.
Yeah. If I see it, can I at least do a thing, or it's just...
No, what you do is it
Oh.
means that you aren't surprised like the rest of your companions are.
A lot of Melitas. Oh no.
God damn it.
Ah, fuck.
It's a lot of.
That's
level
so
bonus.
many buzz.
Let's see. Oh my
It is
god,
a
there's
lot
way
of
up more
us.
up north too.
Yes, there are.
Let's see, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah!
6,
Alright,
7,
I'm
8,
gonna go
9.
just play with my dog. I'll see you guys later.
There's like 9 of them.
Come on, even me?
Alright, I have a decent roll.
What the hell? Oh. Wow, what?
It's fine. Everybody's whiffing.
I
Except
can't
for
see I can't see the board while I'm putting in initiative.
Oh my
You
god.
roll 5, 10, 5, 9, 10, 14, 20,
Ooh.
5, 3, 13.
Oh, this
I'm
is-
really hugging the
Oh,
fuck out
this
of
is-
fives.
Oh, this is really bad. They're all like in one after another.
And I'm still at the
see.
bottom of the boards. Nice.
Like, oh my
Oh,
god,
we're
there's so
so
many
fucked.
after each. Yeah.
Alright. Hold on. I'm just gonna look at the surprise rules real quick.
Oh god, we're fucked.
Let's see.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
I'd
don't
like
have-
to just point out, for those of us who have spell slots, we sure aren't using shield until this first round of combat's over.
Oh yeah, we don't get reactions.
You don't reactions.
Yeah.
Is this a
Oh.
reaction?
If you use it not on your turn, then yes.
Well, no, because it didn't say anything like if it's a reaction or not.
What is?
Something I'm reading for Caliban.
Oh no, you can use that effect.
Okay, good. I might survive. And they were stealthed, which means they have advantage on us.
Yep. Actually, wait,
Okay.
no, they. Wait, no, hold on.
They popped out of the trees. I'm pretty sure
No,
they were
no, wait,
stealthed.
hold on. Wait. This doesn't work the way we think it does. I'm gonna pull a DCL here. This does not work the way we're all thinking it does.
What do you mean?
Hold on. Let's see. So they will get advantage on us because they were hidden, but I don't think they actually get a surprise round.
What? Why
Because
wouldn't they?
Bob, and you only have to have one member of the party not
Oh,
surprised.
only one
Oh,
person has to be
you're
not surprised to protect you.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right
Okay,
then. So yes, Bob does spare you a stabby fake. However,
Bob protect.
Bob protect. They do still have advantage on the lot of you there.
Wait, no, hold on. This
Tajana.
does work the way we think it does.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, I'm opening it
Make up your
myself.
mind, Savin.
I'm reading it myself. I don't care.
I mean, it's possible DCL's just been lying to me this whole time.
It could
It
be.
sure looks like it.
Yeah.
Any character or monster that doesn't notice a threat. Okay, yeah, we're fucked. Damn it, DCL.
So wait, is it not a surprise round on Bob?
No.
A
then,
member,
or-
Yeah.
a member of a group can be surprised even if
Yeah.
the other members aren't. Yes.
Okay, so
you guys
DCL's
can
just been
all be
wrong this whole
surprised.
time.
Bob is not.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Bob's fine. These three people at the top of the hill are probably fine. The rest of us are fucked.
Yeah, they are not surprised. No, they've been like basically playing Mexican standoff with these hornets for goodness knows how long.
Okay, so then the people up top the hill and Bob can act this turn, but we can't.
Yes,
essentially.
correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right
Speaking
then.
of, it's this druid's turn, and I think he's gonna have to do something big to keep you guys from getting fucking butchered.
It'd be
Yeah.
appreciated.
Let's see here. Let's touch.
Oh, wait, he should make like spike growth or something on the ground. Oh, wait.
Hornets.
Yeah.
They are all flying. Looks like there ain't a massive amount that he can do right now. So he is going to hop down the ridge and shillelagh a prick. And let's see what a Hornet Bay is on. Okay, no, it is higher than 10, unfortunately. He does a miss. Does he have any bonus actions?
Shillelagh is a
No.
bonus action.
Oh, shillelagh is a bonus action? Oh, it's
Yeah,
the
to turn it
casting
on.
time to do that, to do the hit. All right, okay, cool. All right. This Hornet Beta is gonna have to double move. The Scout. Actually, wait. No, you're a Scout. Why in the fuck would you move up? It's gonna try and shoot that. Probably the Hornet over here. Longbow. Hit. Longbow. Hit. They go down.
Nice.
Thud. Clunk. At which point she calls out, "You idiots! Don't any of you know how to read a signal?"
What signal?
Bob, bashfully, you appear to have misread the signal.
In our defense, our signal reader tells us there's a signal to come towards you.
Bob, you now recall
I
that that is the
looked in
signal for
books,
stay.
it
You
looks
recall
like-
that is the signal for stay away, not get closer.
Oh. Flash, flash, long.
Yes,
Away. My bad.
Bob, it's your guy.
We're all gonna be
Okay.
filled with eggs.
Well,
Tajana
Let's
does
see,
fatalistic
yeah.
sighing.
Okay, so this closest one.
Yep.
And they're too
I'll add
spread
that
out to.
and they are flying as well, so you're probably not going to bonfire them.
Yeah, I know.
Surely Bob has another offensive cantrip, right?
Well, you see,
I mean,
See,
surely you
I'm
wouldn't
level
just take
1.
the single worst attack cantrip on your list and no other, right, Bob? You wouldn't do that to yourself, right? You have like
Have you seen a
Firebolt
druid
or
spell
something.
list?
Yeah, they
You
have
haven't
like
seen
Thorn
how
Whip,
shocking
which is
spell,
fantastic and produce flame.
which is based on melee, not casting.
No, they're
You can
both
fly.
casting ability. They're
They're
both
both
spell
Those are both
attacks.
casting abilities.
There is no melee spell attack. You use your spell attack modifier, which is your spell casting stat.
Ye-
Yeah, actually, yeah. I am
Yeah.
seeing here you have Acid Splash, Chill Touch, oh no, sorry.
Frostbite.
Oh, Chill Touch, one of the best cantrips.
Yeah, you got you've got like control.
Wait a second, I opened
Bonfire,
up Druid
Frostbite.
spells by level and it shows Eldritch Blast. That's not a Druid spell.
That's
That's
not a
obviously a
Druid
bad
spell.
filter. That is
No.
a bad filter. Alright,
Hold on,
what's your
let me-
actual spells?
Let me go to D&D
Shillelagh,
Beyond where it's actually correct here.
Primal Savagery.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
no, yeah,
Primal Savagery is great.
you only have Poison Spray, Produce Flame. Oh no, there probably
There's
is
no,
Primal
there's more than that.
Savagery. Let's see. Shillelagh, Thorn Whip, Thunderclap. Well, Thunderclap's also really bad.
Frostbite. You got Frostbite.
Frostbite's Frostbite's okay. It's not great.
Yeah, I mean it's more for its secondary effect than damage, but
Yeah,
it's alright.
Anyway, but yeah, if you didn't put those in under the impression that you couldn't use a spell attack modifier to hit with them, no, that is the case. I'll let you swap one of your cantrips out. Not all of them, obviously.
Yeah, but I'm still level 1 and I can only take a fixed amount. When I'm level 2, I can take it.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, level 1 is what, like 2 cantrips? Yeah.
Ice Knife is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good spell.
That hits her and she goes down. I don't even need to do the dex save for like the splash.
Oof.
Ha! Ice
So
Knife
they get on,
catches
like,
her,
one hit.
explodes, and she hits the ground with a thump.
So, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, sorry, are you moving at all?
Yeah, I'm
Quick,
gonna
Bob,
do this.
expose your Shota pussy.
Oh boy.
Hey, if they want so that they have to get closer, which means they're gonna have to get closer to you guys, which makes it easier for you.
Yeah,
to hit the shit out of
but they have to get closer to you, which means
It's okay. Bob will just be full of eggs.
Alright, Druid, what's your AC? I sure wish I'd casted Barkskin on you. That hits.
Okay, I don't think you can do that in Shillelagh. Oof.
It's 32 damage.
but by the way, if they're flying, they have to be within 5 foot, so I could just cast bonfire.
Yes, you can when they are only 5 foot off the ground. Oh wait, no, you can't because bonfire doesn't reach more than 5 foot off the ground.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot square.
They are in fact very capable of fighting without touching the ground, and these characters appear to be wearing like light leather at best. Basically, they're wearing no gear at all. They have spears, and that's it. Because these are shitty betas. None of them are weighed down enough to bother touching the floor. Yeah, no, bonfire isn't going to hit them. They aren't touching the ground because that would be dumb. Ooh, scout. Sorry, not scout. Priest. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, priests they wear chain. Good luck. All right, chain does it. And this hornet has got a double move. It's going to come out that bow bitch. Ariel, eat your guy.
what do you mean it's my go? I'm surprised.
It would be your guy. Hornet. Swap to two-handed and stab. Oh no, by two-handed I meant zero-handed. You drop the spear. That's unfortunate. Oh, wait, no, you have pack tactics. It's just a miss.
Oh no, they have.
Oh,
Oh, they have pack tactics.
Fuck.
This is 30 feet. They can't reach, so let's throw a spear instead. Hey, Bob.
Catch.
Yeah.
Ow.
And this hornet was owned by Ice Knife. They are out of the fight. Faunra.
Dick.
What? The priest lets out a little help. And Stabbo. That's a hit. And this hornet is going to go for that one with the bow, because the one with the bow hit them. That's scary. It's a hit. Hallie. Priest. Disengage and go down the tower. Fuck the tower. Tower no longer safe. All right, she is currently inside it. She has enough movement to get out the front door.
Hey, you know what's good? That you did that.
Yes, because she doesn't want to get attacked by flying fucking hornets like 20 foot off the ground. With no friends nearby. These people aren't dumb. They've been in a standoff with these hornets for a while. Alright. And this hornet has to go around and is going to join in the gangbang of setting up advantages. Tajana, it's your guy.
It
Hey, a real
actually
turn.
is.
You give them a supporting shot or whatever.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna hit that one with Chaos Bolt.
Alright. Pew!
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, it's gone.
Let's
Goodbye.
go with the cold.
Well, ow. Another hornet is once again dropped by violent, icy magics. With a thump, hits the ground, gasping. Any movement?
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan, Savin.
Alright.
Thank you.
This druid will let out a war cry. And Shillelagh. Alright, he hits it but does not drop it.
Come on, Kurt.
Yep. It's a good bonk. It's a good bonk. Shillelagh is great. Oh, Cass isn't on it. Fuck. Well, it's fine. She would have missed all of her turn anyway.
Yeah.
Cassiopeia. In it.
Oh, she would have
Nice.
gone before me.
Damn corrected. Let's
She's
just,
so speedy.
She's a very quick horse. Because she is a weak horse.
Just a little prancer.
She's a little okay, so like I'm gonna reveal it now. Her class is Spell Prancer.
Nice.
Is that spell singer? But
Yes, but she is a horse.
Yay.
Her magic focus is literally a wrist jingly on her left hand.
I love it.
Of course, she doesn't actually have any blade singing features yet, but eventually, one day, when
When
you
we're
guys are like
level
level 4, she can. In the meantime, she moves up and stab her. Fuck! She drops it.
Dang.
Ha! You're no
Chicken.
goblin. Oh, they're cute. I feel
Yes.
bad.
He just looks at her. It's like from way the fuck down.
Hi there. Are you alright, Bob?
Yeah, just took me in the side. Don't worry.
Good. Let's see here. And the buzzers continue buzzinating.
This is just weird.
Stabbo.
Hack
Oh,
pack as
miss.
hell.
This is Pack Tactics how they set it up, but it was still a horrible series of rolls on my part. Yeah, Scout's going to swap to a blade now. And Stabbo. Hit. Fucking... Oh, magic pixel.
They got 11? Okay.
Yep. Bobbo.
Okay. Y'all see them bus out there?
No,
by
you
the
can't. You
tower?
can't see them from this angle. You are like there is a cliff and a tree and a tower between you and them.
I got it. Yep. Okay, so let me just. Yep, and that should be just enough. There.
Yeah, you can make out the one on the left at least.
That's all I need. That's bad
Yeah.
of inspiration.
You have reason to believe that there's a second one there from having seen it fly over across before, but obviously it's out of sight right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so Burn clicked off the inspiration. Let's go with this ship. And level 1. Kaboosh.
Oh, and unfortunately, Wimpy Blast. Let's
Who-
see here.
who are you
What
shooting
they- this backmost one.
Okay.
It
Dex.
takes 1, so
The other one. Okay, they both take the full damage. But it drops them both to 1 hit point.
Nice.
All right. Let's see here. These hornets.
I hold up my things like old timey boxes and come on.
Oh, you put up your dukes.
Yes. Coming in.
Let's see. Can you give me a? We'll go with disadvantaged intimidate check, please.
The disadvantage intimidate check.
Yes, you are not very intimidating, although you did blast them with. Okay, no, you're too adorable. They want to egg you too badly. All right, let's keep trying to stab this druid. Oof.
Oof.
Ah, felt that one. And this hornet's going to start playing keep away because it does not want to get shot by hellish magics again, and it's going to throw a spear at a Bob before retreating behind the tower. 5 damage,
Oof.
Bob.
Yeah, that's a chunk thing. Ow.
And this hornet is going to keep trying to stab the fucking scout. Heh, ow. Ariel, eat your guy.
All right, it me. So, quick question here. To
Yeah.
move up this like little cliff face here, it's like what, twice my movement?
It would take you 20 feet to be here. That's like the deepest part of this cliff, unfortunately,
Oh, 20 feet. Okay.
to get all the way up there.
So here to there is like 25.
55.
55.
55
All
total.
right. Well, I guess I'm double moving and ending up let's see here, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
I can't do anything else,
Question.
so
Do you have
third
ranged attacks?
I have a shield on.
So no.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, unfortunately not.
No worries.
But yeah, rush into danger and hey, look, you're a bunny, so this hornet will try and stab you instead.
Yeah.
Two-handed.
Ooh.
let's see here. Meets beats, so yeah.
You
Even if
got
I did
17 AC?
I have 18.
They have
It doesn't
pack
have pack
tactics.
tactics on you.
Yeah,
I-
they don't have
I
pack
know.
tactics.
They don't,
I know, that's
actually.
why I was
Yeah.
thinking about something else because I can add 1 to my AC, but it
What-
meet it and
what-
beat it anyway.
It's not.
It
she's
doesn't
not
have pack
next to-
tactics. Sorry.
right, it
No,
doesn't
yeah,
have
no,
pack-
she isn't next to
Oh,
you.
17,
no,
then
you
no,
avoid it.
yeah.
Let's see here. Faunra, at you.
So I need to ask for this is 20.
Yep.
So that's 30. This would be another.
This ridge is not as tall as the other, so it's just double movement to get up there.
So only 15 instead of 20 feet
Yep.
to get up. So 20, 30, 45.
You can just about get there, yeah.
I think if I double move, I can make it up to here.
Yep, that is correct.
I will grab some hand. Wait, our question.
Mhm.
Are hornets creatures of darkness?
They sort of. Jury's out on that. They don't ever seem to do good deeds, and most of them appear to be agents of the darkness, but they are not like inherently magically corrupt.
I will take some hand axes then instead of my claymore, and I will bunny speed up over here with all my movement.
Okay.
It's me.
You can rage as a bonus, or
Oh, I mean, yeah, that right. Bonus action. That's just a bonus action. Yeah.
All
Already.
right. This hornet's going to peer around here and huck a spear at Faunra because she's a boon. Make it a good throw.
That will hit. I don't
You
actually
take one. It hides. This one is out cold.
And
Hallie,
do
people are hurt.
healing word on Bobo.
Holy
Nice.
shit, Bob is so healthy again. Top him off.
20,
Boop.
then 40.
Yep.
I think that's there, right?
Yes.
I measured
Yep.
that right?
Mhm.
Okay. Wait, I'll be out of the way from. Wait. Yeah, I'll go over here so the cast can charge past me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The priest is similarly going to do some shitting and try to heal people what got hurt, namely the scout who's on her last legs. Cure wounds. Oh, it's not very good.
The worst it could possibly have been.
Yep. Yeah. Actually, this to be fair is a higher CR priest stat block, but it's just balanced by not having access to its level 2 or 3 spells. And then this hornet is going to. It's going to move to here because it gets pack tactics and that big bunny that just showed up. Stabbo! 9. Oh, fucking hell. another one damage for Faunra. Trist, it's your go at last.
All right,
Feels like
finally,
the world has passed you by.
the time is nigh, or should I say, nay. Gonna move up here. Pack
Animal
cast.
handling, that one was terrible.
How's that a character, you cunt?
Oh, okay.
And animal handling for a centaur.
Yeah, just to make sure that she doesn't kick your dick off the back hoof for announcing the time is nay before trying to mount her.
In fact, before I do, I will just like pack cast on the flank and say, "Hey, you mind?"
Go on.
Yeah,
Yep.
after this dance.
And I will ready an action for when
Sure.
I get within reach.
All right, that's about to be nigh. Or should I say nay?
Nay.
She will double move for your benefit.
Yeah. Actually, does she have 40 feet of speed?
She had to squeeze.
Oh,
Still.
yeah, all right. Well,
there's tree and cliff.
good night. I'm
Good night,
gonna
sweet buzz.
I'm gonna
Oh
hit
no,
this
that's
one.
overkill.
I'm gonna hit this one.
Nuh-uh, that's not what you said.
I didn't say anything. I just pushed the button.
Oh, you
to
just
be
a ready
fair.
attack. All right, fine, okay. Just because they're adorable, I'm not gonna let you like immediately overkill her.
Besides, I could also just make it a non-lethal attack. But Triss would never do that. Fuck bees.
Fuck bees, no, not fuck bees. Only fuck bees
Attempt
gently
to
and
fuck
sweetly.
bees.
Well, I
Attempt
did
to
with
fuck
my
bees.
giant lance.
You did. You gave him Delance.
Mm-hmm.
Tajana. It looks
Okay.
like the tides of battle have swung about, most rightly.
If you have magic missile, you can take out 3 in one blast.
You have to be able to see the two at the back. Unfortunately, they are hiding right behind that tower, basically to avoid more people pissing magic on them.
Yeah, but you could take out 2.
I have Chaos Bolt and Shield.
Well, if you have a cantrip, you could.
Yeah, I know.
Tell you what though, if Cass gets her turn, then she could probably canter around this corner and magic missile 3.
She could.
But there ain't the room.
Well, I'll give her some room by taking out that last one right there.
Yeah. Let's see an attack. You might want to move, actually. There's a lot of shit in the way between you and that booze.
I mean, she's not that unlucky. Would she
There you
really
go.
just pipe that Chaos Bolt up Cass's twat?
Again.
Thankfully, I don't
No,
have disadvantage when I'm attacking.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, now there's only a bun in the way.
14?
Yeah, that's a hit. And it is enough. Ha! Dramatic buzz falling down noises.
There, now our boon can get out of the way too.
The druid's going to take a deep breath and roll his shoulders. My thanks for the timely arrival, even if you've kind of screwed the pooch on this one.
Huh? What'd we do?
It's fine, never mind.
Guess
and
what'd
he
we
is
do?
going.
We came in when they were just having like a standoff, I think.
No. Well, seems like we're shiny knights for the rescue. Huh?
Oh,
Bonk.
shit, meant to just hit. Core stuff, Shlaley. Oh, very gentle bonk. Bonking me softly with this song.
Or he lovingly caresses the abdomen.
Aw. he does the ostrich this booty. Alright. This buzz is going to buzz down, and let's see if we can't drop that scout. Stab it!
Oh!
Drop the scout.
Oh,
Well, it was bound to
Thump
happen eventually.
crunch. Oh, right before her turn. Almost like I planned it. Bobby, your guy.
I go over there, and I shove a good berry in her mouth.
Alright. Any bonus actions?
Yeah, I protect. This is like stay down, Mrs. Scout. You just dukes up.
Alright, you put up your dukes and stand over her. How very powerful and romantic of you. This one is unconscious. What's that squeal?
that was people in my background. Don't worry about it.
Alright. This hornet. Okay, no, they are summarily fucked. She is going to run. Or more specifically, fly. Fly. This one is going to disengage.
Cowards!
Yep. Ariel, your guy.
It me. I have just enough movement to get in within melee range.
Hooray!
Thank God.
You can get a turn in before it's over.
I can get an actual attack in.
You can do it.
Fuck.
No, you can't do it.
No, you can't do it.
Fuck off with your fucking hill, Skow.
This hill, too powerful. Faunra, your guy.
These ones are trying to. The hill though.
Don't worry, magic missile will take care of them. Just get the ones that try to escape.
I don't want to shoot
like
retreating
mostly.
cowards. It's not knightly at all.
That's a good point. Hiya!
Fuck.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's unconscious.
Yeah, you drop it. Actually, only just barely because it's a hand axe. But ha! Thump.
Honk.
This hornet
Now,
also sees
hold on.
the way.
Kina, you have an offhand attack if you're using a hand axe.
Only if you're dual wielding them.
Well, there's no reason not to.
Yes.
This is true.
She specifically
Huck it.
said I rip out my hand axes.
This is true. You did say plurals.
Huck it, bun.
Offhand, do I just roll? I'll just roll that. Offhand,
Yeah,
don't get the strength bonus at damage, though, right?
Correct. But this thing has 1 hit point. If you hit, it dies or goes
Oh,
down.
yes, that's true.
You
Yep.
hit, it goes down.
Whack. And then
Thump.
I guess then I'll go to the main hand this one. There.
All right, yeah, and that hornet runs the fuck away, and I believe that is all of them.
Cowards.
Unless Hallie wants to do anything like cantrip, pew pew.
That's true. You could blast one that's retreating that's still in your range if you run up the hill.
I'm going to.
All right. Stray?
I'm going to be healing.
Okay. This priest similarly is going to nudge Bob out of that space and heal. Let's do a good one. That's a good one. All right.
Never mind. I guess I'm not doing healing.
You had a healing word to throw on her as well. She was still like way hurt.
How much healing does she need to be at, like, full?
She still needs a further 3.
All right, save
Uh,
your healing word. I'll do lay on hands for 3.
Well, no, this would have actually been after Hallie's cast. I was just getting the rolls out of the way. I expected to roll like garbage.
Well, here's the thing: you didn't see what Hallie would have rolled, so
This is true. But she was going to spend her heal regardless, because I don't think Hallie can get it to full.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, let's see what you dice there.
You can throw it on the druid. He's also hurt.
Oh yeah, the druid is also hurt.
Okay. He is out of range for cure wounds, so he's gonna get healing word.
Yep. It's fine. Fucking. Oh, I was going to say, light clerics are just so good, even with healing word.
They really are.
He's topped off. Incredible healing.
Max heal.
Tremendously powerful.
So holy. All right, and then the priest will take off. Turn order. Trist, do you shoot a retreating bugger?
Yeah, I'll huck a javelin after them.
All right.
Yeet.
Oh well, even with disadvantage, that is a hit, and it drops another one. So, at which point Cass goes, Trist, come on, they were retreating.
Yes, and?
Very well.
the difference between honor is the fact that the other one has to actually have it too.
Well
No.
said.
A fair argument, but I believe we should be better than what we see in the world.
Whether your opponent has honor or not, you still have to follow by knightly orders and codes. Some of that is some people saying don't attack a retreating enemy. Some do.
Okay.
And some
I
would say
believe
to
it's
take out
okay
a
as long as
creature
I've
of
been-
darkness at any point is worth the effort.
I prefer to do such things only if I'm getting paid. She will sigh and clip-clop up to the clearing, and yeah, she'll magic missile those two, and I'll go down then. Fine. Thump, clunk. You have to go fetch them, though, and she will gesture an ass wiggle that you climb down.
Alright. Fair enough. Go over here and healing kit them so they don't bleed out and drag them over here.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's.
I'll just start wandering around and spare the dying.
Yeah, I'll make a hornet pile.
Are these creatures not foul servants of the darkness? Should we not destroy them?
Well, normally I'd say yes, but I saw that squire back at the gathering. Maybe
There's
something with them.
hope for them, given the one that we've on top of one there. Given that we've seen one such in training to become a knight.
Cassiopeia will sigh. More to the point, I believe that as far as creatures of the darkness are concerned, these ones are rather milquetoast. But simple servants. If we'd found cause for them to join us instead of them, then we would have done so. Such opportunities obviously just haven't come around for our grandmasters. Yeah, after you've all regathered yourselves and the priest has finished looking over the orc, who she will then send into the tower, who will go do so. She just goes and wanders into the tower after giving you all an up nod. The priest and the druid are around on you guys. So I take it that none of you know how to read signals properly then, huh?
What signal?
The light they shine. We had like a light shine down on us from them. Like they did a mirror signal onto us, right?
Did we?
Oh, that was a
That's
signal.
right. Oh, God.
Yeah, the only one that noticed was literally Bob. Y'all didn't.
Okay, well, look to Bob. You there. You're a druid. You should have known. What the hell was that?
I misread.
Fair enough. Fine. Kind of ruined things a little bit for us, but I suppose we got the information we needed anyway. Name is
What?
Jacob. Pleasure.
Well, just hold on a hand to shake it. From way down here.
Yep. He will give you a handshake. It's a big old firm handshake. This dude just smells of forests, earth, and trees.
Nice.
And weed.
Probably like a
Yeah,
little bit,
yeah.
yeah. But he's got that strong set jaw.
Kind of looks like you'd be Bob's
Ah.
dad.
Sir Bob.
Pleasure, Sir Bob. Yeah, I'm Jacob. That is Isla. He will gesture at the priest. And in there is our often quite quiet companion. We just call her the Scout because she doesn't like using her name. Says that that's how witches steal it.
It's true.
It's true.
These are dangerous.
Yeah, Ela will smile faintly and shake hands with fellow priest. But yeah, we were actually kind of hoping to draw them in a lot closer and take them all out in one move. After questioning a little bit more. But regardless, we learned what we needed. Yeah, he clicks his tongue and starts rummaging through these hornets. Let's see here. Seems only fair that you get a little bit of a cut at least. Not fellow priest, sorry, fellow caster of spells, sorry, brain foul.
It's all right.
Would everyone roll me a d10?
Sure.
Why not?
You know, it's on point for Tajana.
It is.
It really is.
Kina?
Was that cast?
D10? D10. Yeah, that 10 was cast. Cast very good at late.
As a Black Knight should be.
Mm-hmm. Okay, amongst them you find 41 silver.
Nice.
So, like, do the druids take half, or what? Or is that our
No,
half?
that's our cut.
That's your cut.
Okay. Just add that to
They
the-
seem settled for taking their actual gear. Some of them have reasonably passable leather and spears, which they will gather up.
Nice.
But anyway, what brings you to this portion, this little neck of the woods?
Monster hunting.
Yes, we're on our way further east and saw the fire.
You heard the beasts around too, huh?
And we heard a hornet hive was here. Gonna go see what that was about. Guess we found out.
Oh, no, the hornets aren't the real monster around here. There's actually a beast roaming somewhere to the east of here. Probably about a day's hike out yet.
What kind of beast?
Dunno, that's kind of what we were hoping to learn. Although what we did learn off of these, and he'll gesture at one of the hornets, is that if we can happen to bag it and claim it as a trophy, get the opportunity to see the leader of the hornets in this area. You know, a little bit of a bargaining chip for entry.
Oh.
Yeah. He'll sigh and spread his hands. It would be a great big deal if, you know, a small band of us could actually deal with a otherwise quite large threat with just a little bit of honorable combat, you know?
It would. It really would.
Not that we're guaranteed to succeed, but, well, can hardly sit by and do nothing.
Did you learn anything about this beast?
Yeah, supposedly great scaly thing, tree hugger. Moves from branch to branch and tries to spit acid at people, that kind of shit. Probably
Ew.
looks like a snake, but I don't know.
So that sounds nothing like the one that
Nah,
attacked.
not even close to
Okay.
anything. This thing sends lumbering and slayer, if anything.
Hmm.
If it's a threat to people, and it's on our way, can help you kill it.
Yeah, I guess we could join hands and all that shit. Are you interested in meeting the Hornet Queen after, or I take it since that's your destination?
Yeah. Get these things to stop attacking people around here. Help the locals.
Well, that's the plan at least.
Well, guess our goals aligned doubly then.
All right. Well, we're just gonna leave these Hornets be with a day's food, but what's your plan?
It's best that it's good that we didn't kill them. If we seek an audience now rather than simply putting down the hive, I think that the queen would be very upset if we killed any of her daughters.
I don't know. I mean, they're very warrior cast, and these guys are weak as shit, so maybe she wouldn't care. But it feels wrong to me at the very least. They're kind of adorable.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's how to get you.
Yeah, true.
And just drag him back to the hive and give him back, I guess.
No, I'm not
No.
cattle rustling a bunch of unconscious kids. So just leave them here with food. That's our plan.
Yes.
But if you want to cart them, then you're welcome to it. But that's going to slow us down when it comes to hunting a great beast.
We really don't have the resources to really just be dragging this amount around.
Ha ha. Bee dragging.
Well, if you got the food, we sure don't. We're just about out of
Yeah,
provisions
we've been here
ourselves.
for about a week and foraging in the area while we stayed. Me and
Yeah.
Scout are actually pretty good at that.
Well, our original plan was to head up further north, make a stop over by that tavern and restock on our supplies before heading east.
Gosh, which tavern is that one?
Yeah.
We remember the name or any
Uh,
identifying features.
I mean, I'm sure I was told the name like when I was told the area, but I don't remember it.
well, there's a large one for travelers to the north. It's called Farron's Bald Hole.
Sounds right.
Like,
Right.
I'm sure in character I know it, but like me,
Yeah.
the person, doesn't.
Yeah, Farron's Bald Hole sounds about correct to you.
Yeah, that's the one, I believe.
All right, then. Let's see here. Yeah, that's not quite north, probably north and east of here, but we can make the journey there first if you prefer. We're still a few days out from our destination.
Oh, prefer not starving to death, so yeah.
All right. And yeah, at which point Scout
Actually.
comes back out again, and you can see that she has these two large barrels underneath her arms. She will gently place them down. Oh, yeah, we should dismantle these.
Explosive trap?
Yep. And yeah. Jacob will blink. What, you want honey off these girls?
Good for trading.
Somewhat. I suppose you'll have to milk them all by hand, though, and I'll leave that to you guys.
Yeah, I've got experience.
Have you now? And then
Crystal's
he'll
just kind
blink
of
and
glance.
and notice the other dragon in your pie. All right, yeah, no, fair point. Very fair point.
Alright.
Yeah, sure. Don't know how much they'll produce, though. They're only betas.
Well, let's find out.
Sure. Why don't you guys
6,
give
9, 10,
me
11 of them.
athletics checks?
Oh,
I
boy.
guess.
I demand advantage.
Yes, you can have
I'm a
advantage
I will
naturally.
guidance
You are milkers.
This is gonna take more than like a minute.
It's
Hedrah.
probably
You
going to be
don't
more than a
have
minute's
advantage.
work. I mean, you could stand there and guidance them one at a time to focus on it, but it's definitely a bit awkward to have Bob going,
Yeah,
better, do better,
I'll
do
it
better.
for,
What did you
I'll
say?
keep doing it on Savin because he's crap.
Thanks.
Okay,
Um,
so athletic.
15.
Then?
Yep, athletics, and you can have advantage because you are in fact a moo. Boop, whamp.
Oh,
better.
God. We're actually not very good
Oh.
at milking. It's amazing Hallie hasn't just exploded yet.
Maybe it's
But-
just because these girls, their tits are really small, Hallie.
That's true. It's not like at home. And besides, I'm actually pretty content with my rolls on this character because all of my healing has been above average so far. And yes, I knocked on wood.
Rolled pretty well for like the amount that you could possibly get, quite close to the maximum of what your shite rolls would allow. Yeah, you have enough of 14 jars of honey.
Nice.
I have sweet.
If you would like to record that as 14 jars of beta honey, because hey, there are juicier hornets out there with bigger, tittier chests and
Oh, my.
nicer honey. Alpha honey might be worth a whole lot more. There's nothing magical about little beta honey, but it's still definitely tasty on toast.
The
Excellent.
Sweet cream. I have the sweet creams too.
Yeah.
Sell like a dozen of these and keep 2 for ourselves.
Who the fuck can eat 12 jars of honey fast? That should last you for fucking
Mm,
forever.
That's why I said sell 12 and keep 2.
Yeah. Keeping that sounds totally reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a roll for Scout actually, because she's got to dismantle bombs. Oh boy. Hey, who wants to roll me a d6?
Sure.
Oh, lucky her. Okay, the bomb is just a fizzle. She ruins the contents of the first barrel. It doesn't blow up in her hands. Jacob definitely flinches when it barrel tips over and dumps and cracks open. It's like, fucking gods, girl. Can you just do that a bit further away? Scout will grumble and take the other barrel over here. And successfully dismantles this one.
All right, what time of day is it right now?
What kind of a day?
Time of day.
Time of day? Like late noon.
All right, so we can still put some distance behind us. Let's throw some dirt on the fires, gather stuff up, and try to get as far as we can.
Yeah, they will go up and put out the signal fire and gather their supplies. They will also donate unto you guys a ration pack each, since it looks like you're getting low on food.
Oh, man. Based.
Awesome.
Add that to the party loot here. Now we have enough
Yeah.
food to live.
Congratulations. But yeah, no, these guys have been here for, in their own words, like a week and a bit, and they've been foraging every day, which creates a surplus. They pack their belongings and will get a going.
Looking up something really quick. I want to see if the revised version is like the one I remember. Okay, it's just exhaustion. Milk does not count as rations. Got it.
You cannot survive just on milk.
That would similarly
that's
get you
right,
just
yeah.
a runs.
Yep, I was. No, I was just checking.
Yeah, no, it's worth checking.
to see if I could. I seem to remember that used to be you could supplement your like help out your rations with moo milk, but that doesn't exist no more. That's fine.
No.
Moves are
Yeah.
simply too powerful.
Yeah, moos were too powerful. Needed to be nerfed.
Just wanted to make sure.
Let's see. So it was August 15th.
I think
The
Rakshasa are rare everywhere, right?
Pardon, sorry?
Rakshasa, they're rare everywhere, right?
Everywhere but the southern deserts.
I thought it was central jungles.
Both. Sorry, yes, actually, they're both in.
Okay.
They are like it's definitely Cats of the South. Is definitely that setting. Lots of Rakshasa in the desert, but there are a bunch in the jungle.
Yeah, up in the north and over here, they're pretty rare. Yeah. And
Okay, let's see here. All right, so your journey continues as well. Don't worry, mine's lesser Jaciran Nights and more How I Learned to Love the Black Pyramid. It's very, very Lovecraft down there.
Nice.
I would love to love the Black Pyramid. It sounded very Necron of you.
That too.
Or
I
Destiny.
mean, Necron are similarly very much like one of the races in Lovecraft that's one of the like the somethings of Beyond the Gate. I don't remember. There are a lot of different actual like monstrous alien-y type people in Lovecraft. It's pretty wildly ahead of its time when considered, but yeah. Let's see here. Is there anyone in the party you want of 3 here that you want to interact with? They seem to know what they're doing. You don't see any like nightly sigils on any of them though.
You saw the other druid.
Yeah.
We're just trying to, see if it can help me refresh my, signals.
Yeah, sure, can do. He will reiterate the basics to you. Essentially, the signal for stay back, the signal for ambush, the signal for they are approaching, things like that. Like the typical wartime signals. Similarly, there are Rangercraft signals. He is less familiar with those, but Scout will point out the important ones, such as monsters ahead or safety ahead.
Nice. It's nice to see somebody so knowledgeable.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of have to be out here. It's not exactly the safest place in the world, and we're quite far from home ourselves.
Oh, really? Where are you from?
We're from Iden's Mount. It's, you guys wouldn't know it. It's just a village, about like a week way from here, maybe, if we're to move in a straight line, which no one would, because that'd be moving straight through hell itself.
Oh, it sounds like you've been through very dangerous territories.
We've skirted around the most dangerous ones. Like to think we're smarter than to charge straight through them. As I say, it's a week by the crow flies, but the crow sure does fly through an awful lot of darkness in that case.
So you just hanging out here occasionally, or?
Nah, I got a message, essentially from a village a little bit further away from here. Some old relatives of mine, essentially, that, well, things got real bad with the Hornets. Their village elder passed on, and they were kind of looking for someone to help them out of this whole situation. Well, so far as we can see it, only way to deal with that is to kill their queen, or persuade her to fuck off or something.
So you went with the diplomatic route.
Sure, that's a nicer way of putting it than the cowardly way. We can't exactly fight an army on our own. It's not exactly like we're going to be able to get all of the fairies to sally forth, or God only know if we could even reach the forest knights.
Oh, we got 2 fairies here, so
Yeah, you guys able to magic up a kill squadron? So I ain't seen any of them roaming around in a decade.
no, I don't think we're gonna do a whole kill squadron thing.
Then it's got to be handled by a bunch of schmucks. That would happen to be us. The most talented schmucks in the area.
Well, that's a bit of a toss-up. You have to be a schmuck first. I guess he's somebody very capable.
Well, yeah, fair enough. But it's mostly practice. At which point he'll like lift the edge of his shirt and show you that there's a pretty wicked scar. It looks like he's been run through by a stinger at some point.
Ah. So
Most
somebody
of
didn't
us
get
have had
healing
our
in
hard
time.
times. Oh no, I mean I got healing in time because I'm alive.
Well, a little bit later than it should, otherwise it would have been much smaller.
That
That
yeah,
was a serious hit there.
sure. I'm just glad I kept my life, but it was not a very pleasant week after that, I can assure you.
Yeah, understandable.
He will grin and clap
So you
you on the
can't-
shoulder.
Punk. Solid
Uh,
shooter.
Yeah. Well, you are one jack little man.
Well, somebody has to cut around all this stuff, and I'm really good at jacking men too.
Somewhere else in the cantress just bursts out laughing.
Yeah, there is probably a snort of amusement from Ela. Well, I'd take you up on that, but unfortunately, I'm a little bit more into. He makes a gesture of curvaceousness. At which point, he gets thumped in the ribs by Ela. What he means to say is that he's taken. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, that's too bad.
She huffs. At which point,
Well,
Jacob
I was
laughs.
say, oh well, don't worry. When you said curvaceous there, I was just gonna point out like Hallie there.
Yo, yeah,
or
I've noticed your
Tajana.
companions. That's already earned me many more elbows.
He's just got like a big
Just bruises.
black
So
injury.
many bruises on his like right side. Like if you'd imagine that
Oh.
you're walking down the road, or well, not even a road, just like across the fields. It's like you guys on the left and behind, and his companions are stood off to his right and behind, and he's just copped elbows like all day.
That's like,
His
hey,
entire right side is just green and black.
Yep.
hey. So it's like, hey, no need to do that. He's just looking. There's a difference. If he's with you, he's with you. And you don't need to feel threatened by others. That's on you.
You're right.
Okay.
It's on me, and it's very petty, but also he loves it.
Oh, it turns out he's a Mascus as well.
Jacob will
Well, that
shift where he stood. No, it's more about being reminded that I'm desired is kind of nice. If she gets jealous,
Yeah.
well, obviously that means that she's still defiantly into me, and that earns him, of course, another elbow in the side. Okay, that is actually starting to hurt.
Well, if you want, I can just rub it out for you.
Please, I can only take so many elbows. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, your
Oh, don't
conversation
worry,
is.
I can actually make a really nice switch if you want that instead.
I'm fine, thanks. Thanks. But yeah, you are, about the morning of your 4th day, you come across a incline. At which point you see that there is a large. Calling it a tavern isn't really all that fair. If anything, it's about 2 buildings wide. If anything, looks like it might have once have been a farmhouse, but the farmland here is long since overgrown and then been left to turn over. It's probably likely that they've managed to farm a lot of the nutrients out of the earth in here, and so they've turned it into a rest stop. There is a small storage warehouse next to it with a big sign for general store, or more specifically, the image for a general store, because reading letters from very far away is something that only Bob can do.
Yeah, I can also, if I know the language, I can read people's lips.
Yep. Unfortunately, the building has no lips, and so it cannot scream.
It does want to
God
scream,
damn it.
though.
Yeah, it just loves having people
I
inside
get
it.
people
You fucking dirty tavern, you.
they're inside of me.
But yeah.
And it that just made me think of a fucking scene out of The Mummy with the whole scarabs.
Ugh.
Man, that movie fucked me up when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Anyway.
The movie was intense.
It was fucking awesome. What you talking about?
Yeah.
No, it was great. It was just as a kid, when you're 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's a rough time.
Anyway, yeah, as soon as we get here, I'm gonna go to the general store and try and get us some supplies.
Yeah, sure thing. Okay. So, Varen's Bolt Hole as itself is a very nice tavern. Staying rates are pretty reasonable because you're in the ass end of nowhere, and it looks like it accommodates an awful lot of people. There are 2 sets of wagons out front, and you can see that there is still a guard sat on one of the wagons. He's got a blade propped up on the chair next to him, on this bench, and he's sort of watching you guys approach before noticing that the majority of you are knights, and he'll respectfully nod. It seems to be quite a busy rest stop for its location. Let's see here. Inside is the sound of. It's not exactly raucous, but when lots of different tables are having lots of different conversations all at once, it seems to burst into a swell of just activity. The general store, by comparison, is rather quiet. Obviously, no one's hanging around inside there to do a lot of drinking, but you can see it's a relatively large building, a number of well-stocked shelves, and you can see there are some sealed stone, almost coffin-looking things, but they are presumably cool boxes. And there is a young gentleman with a relatively well-manicured beard, although it looks like he's collecting some stubble further up on his sideburns, and he has a single monocle lens and a book before him. Noble sir, welcome to my establishment.
Hi. Got stuff to trade? You got food?
Absolutely. We've got a couple of basic weapons. We've got plenty of arrows, javelins, head axes, throwing bits and bobs, slings. Got some quite nice slings, actually. We've got a maker. Finest slings in the area.
Traveling rations,
and of
though.
course, and of course, rations. And he will pull up, it looks like a folded bit of card that's got a series of prices for it. This here is a ration list. We got stuff catering all sorts of types of people.
Let's see. Have I seen Cass favor any kind of food in particular?
Give me a perception test.
Okay. Oh boy.
Cubes.
Nah, no idea.
All right.
So
In that
this
case,
is the
we will go with
list.
the
You
default.
may-
Do
you-
they
you're
have
gonna
apples?
You're gonna have to gamble, I suppose. So, of different types of rations. Let's see. I should really make a handout for this because, I've got the space for different foodstuffs to be recorded.
Remember, she did say she eats regular people food.
Apples are regular people food.
Apples are regular people food.
Wasn't saying they weren't. I'm just saying. She did, in fact, tell us what she eats, and all she said was regular people food.
Yeah, but we don't know if she has a preference, like some sort of regular people food. Like regular people food is fine, but these are like different kinds of rations.
Okay, let's see here.
Trist isn't going to ask anybody. He's just going to do it himself. Because, man, he'd be thinking to himself.
I'm a big man.
Don't need nobody's
I
help.
don't need no Shoda.
Alright, now that I remember, let's see if I can.
How specific are our provisions going to be, I wonder?
Hopefully not very.
I kind of... Okay, fine.
Let's see here. So, some dried meats, cheese, baked goods, meat, lots of meat, fruits and veggies, vegetarian.
Beans and lentils.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how many are we in the party? Like the regular party?
7. There are 7 people in our regular party.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 people.
7 because we
seven.
have a horse.
Question.
Yes, but you're not
Yes.
you're not the player characters, so
Cass can feed herself if you guys end up faffing around a bit.
oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to get
I
2
feel like asking Cass.
and
I feel like asking Cass how
What's your
much
height?
how many provisions she needs is going to be. Is going to get us a dirty look. A dirty look and a huffy.
I think she told us again, like a regular amount of food because she watches her figure because she used to be plump.
She's also a centaur.
I mean, remember in your pack, everyone should still have emergency rations for themselves.
Imagine a centaur would require like twice as much food as a regular person.
But we did
That's
get
what
40,
I thought, but no, apparently not.
Apparently
we did
not.
get 41 silver, so we should really stock up on rations.
As
Bullshit to
soon
me.
as we get the fucking price list. Thank you.
Okay. Ration varieties.
Oh, God.
Some of them will have impacts on things like travel checks. Some of them are going to reduce the difficulty of a check, just because by liberty of them being nice, tasty foods, full of nutrients, good stuff. Some are quite good on like feeding carnivorous beasties. Also works quite well for like baits. Say like I want to try and jump this monster. I imagine it eats a lot of meat. You could use a meat ration exclusively to draw it in instead of like spending lots of your own rations. Similarly for fruits and veggies and stuff. Fairies like candy. It's just a fact that is known. And if a fairy eats candy, it counts as a ration. Doesn't for the rest of you guys because it's terribly unhealthy. And then there are premium meals, which are great.
If we get dried jerky, we can make cowboy stew, where you just cook up some beans and stuff like that, and you throw the meat in with it, so it reconstitutes a little bit of the.
Listen, we're really poor. I'm just gonna buy
really,
basic hardtack.
Yeah.
That is really poor things. Cowboys
Yeah, I know.
weren't
I know, but
Yeah,
I'm saying like
that's
we're
probably
not
what your
we're
simple
not
needs
interacting
melt
with
down
this
for.
ration variety shit right now. We're too poor. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
buy
but
the
these now
hard
exist
tack.
so that you're aware that they're a thing that you might want to set aside cash for.
Okay.
We're just gonna dump all of our
Yeah,
silver.
all that silver is being turned into 50 rations, so
Okay.
that we
Cool.
can not starve to
Alright.
death.
Similarly, you have a dozen things of honey.
Yes.
He'll give you probably like 7 silver for them.
Each or for 12?
So for the batch.
For 12 or for 13?
For 12.
Okay. So 7 silver for... Oh, sure.
Kina, what's the name of your bun again?
Faunra.
Okay, Fauna, that was it. Okay. No, wait, there. Fauna. Okay. Can I get Tristan's height 6 foot?
He's 6'1", I
6'1".
think.
6'1".
Character sheet. How dare you?
Yeah, I opened your character sheet to look because you recorded it like a smart person. Look at you.
Indeed.
Let's see here. Ariel, you are after a courier.
Okay.
If you go into the main bar itself and ask the barkeep, she will, in fact, let you know that they have a service. A messenger comes around here every week, picks up all the mail, and runs it down towards the direction of King's Seat, stopping at places on the way and passing it on to other couriers if they need to go downriver.
Alright then. What's the going rate for it?
Let's see here. How many hex? You're taking it to the hair?
Yes, I believe that's where like Bunny Mom stays, right? The hair place?
Yep.
It's quite far.
It is quite a ways. However, you're a knight, and believe it or not, you guys actually do get like fucking money off of this stuff. Couriers who turn up at, for instance, nightly holds, do tend to actually get refunded their money if it's, or at least portions of their money, if it's in the service of a knight, because they don't want to discourage people sending messages that could be really important around just because they're a little bit poor at the time. So let's see here. It is probably about 3 silver.
Alright. Well, I will go back a little bit, drum up a letter, telling Bunny Mom about our adventure so far. Well, telling both moms about the adventure so far. How we found the Black Knight, Black Knight, and how we're heading further east in search of the chalice.
Excellent.
Of course, like, it's not in proper knightly writing. It's more like the family casual, like, playful
Do you put
writing.
little hearts in the eyes?
Oh, yes, I have to.
Yeah. Okay. Ariel written at the bottom, of course, a little love heart on the eye.
Mm-hmm. Afterwards, I'll seal it up and hand it over to her and tell her it's going towards the hair holdout.
All right. Yeah. She will add it to a little box of collections. On this one, she stamps a like looks like a little wax. Sorry, no, not wax. Little wooden stampy dowel, and it's got a little picture of a shield on it, probably to indicate that that is a knight's postage.
Hmm.
And you can see that there are like maybe 2 in this box that similarly have that stamp before she slides the box away.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, darling. Sir Knight. Pauses and corrects herself.
It's quite alright.
No, please, that's Sir Darling. Now, let's see here. Yeah, you guys have a reasonable stack of nom-noms now.
We're a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see here. That great beast fang in your collection is still decaying. It's still technically magic, but not very much so anymore.
But I preserved it.
All right, no, yeah, did you actually treat it?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, you made a fucking... Yeah, all right, never mind. Yeah, it's fine. Could you record preserved on it, just so I don't have to worry about that?
Oh, yeah, sure. That makes sense. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, the merchant glances past you at Cass, who's like thumbing through a number of like things on a shelf. He'll nod, and he'll just like throw in a few extra just as a bulk purchase gift. Gives you 5 apples and what looks like a little thin cloth pouch that's got a number of sugar cubes in it.
Excellent. All right. In that case,
Gives you the finger taps and nose.
yeah. All right. So there's only one way to see if Cass likes apples. Chris is gonna walk out to the shop, walk past her, while eating an apple. Nom, 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 nom,
All
nom.
right, give me a perception test.
All right. Oh no.
All right, Cass, give me your actually quite incredible deception test. By quite incredible, I mean, okay. Hard to get a read on her. What does that swish of her tail mean? What does that flick of her ears mean? Hard to say. Although you presumably have been staring at her an awful lot. She has a lot of different body signals, and you don't really know how to read horse all too well.
No. So yeah, just gonna munch on an apple, and as I'm walking past,
It is
I
a
will.
good apple.
Hell yeah. Nom, nom, nom,
They will point
delicious.
out there is like a small orchard to like probably the north of this tavern that's fed by a little village.
But yeah, I will offer out an apple as I'm walking by. Out an orchard up north.
Oh, well. It would be very interesting to see. I imagine an orchard would be prime pickings for hornets to attack. And yeah, she'll accept the apple casually and munch. Yeah, you know what? Can you also give me another perception? This one is disadvantaged, however.
Oh boy. Heat.
Okay. Yeah, she munch apple. Nom nom nom. She has a
Team
very
on.
pretty face.
Just will just indicate and got a bag of them. It's all nice and fresh. Put that away in the party's little cart.
Yeah. Oh, is that the party height scale?
Yep.
Huh. You guys are shockingly average compared to what it often turns out to be with your party, and it's just like fucking 4 humongous giants and 2 manlets.
Yeah, Bob's not as much of a manlet as I thought. Figured he'd be like
No,
elbow height.
he's just a little bit short-tastic. He is not actually
He's-
that short.
He's just a manlet, not actually a midget. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, they are all fucking. You see, everyone that's under. You see on that image there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Halua is 6 foot even.
Yeah.
Everyone else is sub.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
You're just a manlet.
But yeah, there isn't like yet the what starts looking like one of those T-Rex comparison shots where it shows like the dotted lines diagonally up from tiny man shape to big adventurous shape. The distance obviously is not quite so real. You guys are short, but you aren't midgetler.
Yeah, it's not like, 70 crew with this like 2 tiny and then everyone else just ginormous.
The shorty should be very careful of sudden changes in direction from Hallie.
What?
Whack.
Yeah.
Tajana gets hit by them all the time.
Absolutely. Just
Probably gets hit
beat
by
in the
her
face.
own all the
Oh,
time.
and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, Tajana is scared of jumping without having like a hand held up over her chest.
I ask if they have available a big bucket.
Sure. Wood or metal?
Wood. Preferably
Yeah, sure.
take it wider.
Yeah, he'll charge you like a copper for a wood bucket.
Yeah, sure. I will deduct 1 copper. 9.
Right, you
And I
are,
will-
sir.
Thank you. And Let's go with let's go with 30 rations just placed on 3 gold. I'm gonna replant Billy.
Billy, the sapling, you're gonna replant him. Okay, cool. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
there
have like
wasn't a
Billy
water
hanging
skin,
out
so-
like in your pull cart now. As like a little shady tree friend. I genuinely want this tree to grow to a stupendous degree and just start like pushing its roots into a fucking like burst through the bucket and into the cart.
Yeah, at
It's
some
just you
point we
guys and
just
then
get
Billy
hit
the
by
tree.
a druid
Not-
spell and it becomes a full-sized oak. It's like, oh fuck.
Chapter 30,
Everything
Billy the
else.
handsome dryad.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I don't go and get a Dryad for this shit, or I'm awakening it.
I actually do want him just to be an awakened sapling who loves adventure.
Little Groot.
Yeah,
Yay, adventure.
I am Billy.
Billy.
I am Billy.
Billy. I'm Billy. Yeah. Also, while you guys are all looking around, Faunra, you're a very large woman. This merchant does a heckin' flair, yeah.
No.
Like some large and muscly.
He does. He like 'em Faunra shaped.
Well, You flatter me, sir.
Well,
Yeah,
please,
obvious
flattery
bullshit.
is well earned. You are an absolutely stunning woman. And I would very much like to buy you a drink before you leave and become naught but dreams.
I would not be opposed to a drink, but we are going to be leaving here very shortly.
That's the woes of living in a store based on a traveler's tavern. So many people come and go, and so many leave a mark on my heart. But it would be remiss of me not to at least offer you a pleasant evening. Yeah. He treats you to a particularly fine meal and drinks that night. Now, what kind of drinker is Faunra, I suppose, is a question to be asked when it comes up.
Oh God, she grew up in. She spent her adult life in like a temple and a convent. So
Not just that, you would have probably been going between convent and then also literally like the training ground of the hares. So you probably went from convent to regularly then being surrounded by like tall, handsome, powerful people in like the prime of their lives.
How do we know that the buns
Jesus.
create their bun wine at the convent?
What do bunny? What do
We drink plenty of wine there.
wine
Lots and lots of
beer,
wine.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was an emblem, despite the fact that you're a bloody orchid, like, it's still an emblemite place, so it stands to reason that you grew your own wine there.
I would be very familiar with wine, but I've also spent a lot of time with Brown Knights.
Yeah, well, they'd be drinking, like, fucking brandy, beer, and whiskey.
So I guess she's good with she's fine with just about any kind of alcohol.
Alright, he will probably serve, then, some of the finest meads, which happens to have a brandy chaser as well.
Sounds good.
Is that their full prices, Savin, or is that
No,
their
that's
half
that's
prices?
yeah, that's the sale price.
Okay. Yeah, alright, good job.
Wow.
Or 9 gold, 1 electrum.
Yeah. Turns out when the equipment's not on the silver standard, we're actually get rich off shitty goblin weapons.
Yeah,
I mean, you
but
say
and
rich,
then
but
yeah, I
I'm
was gonna
relatively
say,
rich. It's enough to buy us food. That's all we need.
What would that
Yeah.
point? That 0.5 would be
silver.
5 silver
Yeah, that's
One
5 silver.
electrum.
or an electrum.
Just do silver.
and electrum.
Don't use
Whichever.
It's
I mean-
Carry
bad.
weight. Carry weight. That's partly why it fucking exists. He probably pays you in like mostly Electrum for this stuff.
Oh god, now I have to do conversion for
No,
Electrum.
I'll let you just bung in gold, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, like if you come to a trader with stuff to sell, he'll probably give you minted Electrum coins back.
No, I need to. So what's Electrum? Is two? It's what?
2 Electrum to a gold.
2 Electrum, 2 gold. Okay.
5 silver to an Electrum.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I had like 1 gold, so that's 18 Electrum.
Yep.
You guys are so averted to
Oh,
math.
I was muted. No wonder.
Well, no,
No
I'm not
wonder
averted
I-
to math. I hate Electrum because it breaks the base 10 standard for money. That's why I hate it.
Yeah.
And yet we use
Yeah.
quarters and nickels all
Nobody
the
uses
time.
quarters and shit.
Yeah, no one uses that shit.
Cores are fine. Cores make sense. You have 4 cores to $1.25.
You have 2 Electrum to a gold, though.
But this is fantasy money, and I'm used to being copper to silver to gold to platinum.
I mean,
Don't
yeah.
worry. Let me just get that polished, to polish up that fucking chrome dome of yours. Holy shit!
It's not a fucking crown down. Look, I just hate that it's not
It's a
base 10
smooth
like
brain.
the other money in the game. That's my problem with it.
Smooth.
It's not smooth. I can do
But
the
yeah.
math for it.
Yeah. But yes, he probably
But yeah,
pays for the
I'm sorry, I
majority
had
of
to
the
say-
out.
Yeah, I had to write that out. I was muted, so I would have said it out loud. But so yeah.
How charming is this gentleman? And are we staying here the night?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's night.
Yeah, you guys can probably stay in a nice tavern. Those are the lifestyle costs. Faunra, are you interested in joining this handsome gentleman in their room or staying in your own? Otherwise, you don't have to pay your lifestyle cost of actually affluent for that night.
Make a roll.
What's the cost?
Make
Sure.
a make
Cost
make
of the barn.
make a charisma check.
All right.
For
Yeah,
Faunra.
he's a trader. He's actually pretty good at that. Of course, I could completely fluff it. I don't fluff it.
Okay, I was thinking like 15 would be a DC. So sure.
Yeah.
However,
enjoy an affluent night.
however,
However.
Faunra is a virgin, and she must maintain that chastity. So,
All right.
Commander style.
Up the poop shoot it goes.
Yeah.
or other things.
Yeah. He does not mind the idea of other things or the back door. That's perfectly fine.
Do any merchants fancy an exotic girl like Tajana?
There's only the one merchant, and his
okay.
tastes were distinctly big, strong
Big.
fauna.
Big, strong Faunra. Yes, got it.
Yeah.
Maybe some other time.
Question: what's the
other guy.
price for like the barn?
Paul, 1 CP.
Oh, okay, it's
Can I ask
Yeah.
them to church it
That's
up a little bit for Cass?
Cass will have. She's gonna pay for a room.
can't you even
Centaur
get up the
rooms.
stairs like that?
Of course, I can go upstairs. I can lie down in a bed. I'm not that big.
Yeah.
She's
Uh,
a
Why
I
not?
poet.
mean, look at the
I was
stairs.
just teasing her.
mean,
Don't pile on. Come on.
No, I'm just looking at her
Flustered centaur
boobs.
noises.
Bob, that's
And
incredibly
then the
rude.
stairs.
I
That's
have lovely
incredibly
hooves
rude.
and incredibly good balance. I've had to spend most of my life getting used to going up and down stairs. Do you know how many wizard towers are 1 floor only? The answer is none of them.
I
What
don't
are you
know,
doing
I've
in
been living
wizard
the woods,
towers?
You tell me.
Wow.
Learning how to be
Yeah.
a wizard.
She's a
A
wizard.
wizard.
Haven't you seen? She
Yeah,
casts
then-
spells.
I know how to cast spells, and I've never gone to a wizard tower.
Well, you're a chat.
What?
You're people who learn how to do magic without going to do formal magic training.
Oh.
Waves hand.
Wait a minute. Have we ever seen?
What?
Have we ever seen like Tristan ever cast a spell?
No.
I've never seen you cast a spell.
So?
I doubt you can actually do Can you actually do magic then, or do you just know how to?
Yeah, I'm passively inside the this son of a bitch with a 22. Can you deserve that?
There is no deception.
Ah,
I love your spell list so much.
It's the best
So-
spell list. Don't
It's
spoil
so
it.
dumb,
Don't
it's
spoil it.
so perfect. It's all you need it to be. Do you show them some magic, Magic Man?
Yeah, cast
They haven't
Magic
actually
Spellcaster,
asked
Tristan,
me
prove
to
that you
yet,
know
so no, they're
magic.
just like, I don't believe you.
Cast
Tristan
your
will
Spellcaster,
cross his
Tristan.
arms.
What
Well, I
hello, muscle
can.
wizard?
You don't need
Well.
to prove yourself to anyone.
Yeah, I
already
don't need
did
to
that.
prove
You conceded
myself.
the board. Duh.
Right. Just not a professional wizard or anything.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, I'm not a
Right.
wizard either. I can do magic. Just,
yeah,
Yes, but you're a
exactly.
druid though.
yeah, but I don't go to school or anything like that. I just literally sit there, cook food, lean against a tree, and wait for the food to cook, and then just listen to the tree.
Yeah, that's what druids do.
Well,
Meanwhile,
it's-
I was born with magic.
I just learned a few things here and there, you know.
Probably while milking bees. That's good to know.
More like looking over a friend's shoulder. But
Okay.
anyway, gonna go to bed.
Yes, you enjoy that. I'm gonna have a little bit more wine first before I retreat to the evening.
Sure,
I'm
for a
gonna pack up
decent
some
bottle of
nice
wine,
hay.
like 5 silver.
I will pay you 1 electrum.
Dope. Yeah, they will give you a whole pleasant bottle. Heck, it's probably grown from around your region.
Taste of home.
In fact, I'm going to put a winery near the Hares since I've now immediately referenced it twice. Let's see here. Let's go to
Oh.
pins.
Tell you what,
God,
while
after
I'm-
adding another like fucking 600 Savin tokens, my pin should do take a fucking while to load in.
yeah. And tell you what, like while I'm doing this drinking, I'll see if the bartender can tell me anything about the area we're in around.
Sure. Info like that comes at a slightly higher price. What are you interested in learning?
The generals, anything interesting that's been happening in the area, any sort of local landmarks, that sort of thing.
Alright, alright. Well, Sir Knights, there is, I suppose, news of hornets getting awfully dangerous off to the east. They say there's a hive near there. Attacked a convent a long time back. Yeah, they were
Oh, no.
rebuffed, but we don't see people come from there very often these days. They're the most of the news. Great beast sightings are pretty low in the area. We've got a lot of open field here at the tavern area. Traders come in from a city off to the north.
Right.
We also get people from Lethil come through here, and a couple of villages in the area. A bit of farmlands and our orchard.
Okay.
So I suppose if you're looking for map information, that is gonna cost you probably like gold a hex.
Gold eggs. Okay, wow. I will pay 2 gold to know the hexes of this one.
Yep.
And this one.
Sure.
Since we're going
Okay.
directly east, and that seems like the best idea.
Okay, then.
So let's see. That's
Just slide 2 gold over to you.
no. So let's see. That's 4 electrum.
Yep.
So I'm down to 16 electrum.
I mean, Bob, if you want to buy map info, you are welcome to do the same.
Yeah.
Are you
Just
looking
like
to get
that
the other two adjacent tiles?
I'll get the east one.
Yes, might as well cover the 360.
Okay.
No, if we're going east, we should get like these 2 hexes.
Well, you fucking pay for that.
Not
Alright,
gonna.
yeah, I
but-
mean, okay. Sure. Let's complete your 360. That is 2 gold from you, Bob.
Yeah, I deducted that.
Yeah. There is
Oh,
a
no.
defiantly like a wooded hill area that is like very difficult to pass through. In these hexes are an orchard, which I will pop in. I need like an icon for just like places where booze come from.
A wine bottle.
I don't have a map pin that's a wine bottle. I have a map pin that's a chalice though. That you guys have. Let's see here. It should be a nice little cute one. Use this poison symbol. That'll work now.
Oh man, that remind me of, I was in the raid earlier today, and I've been drinking today, and all the warlocks there also have been drinking. So it was great.
Chat. Over here we have the vineyard. Okay. And there is rumors of a hunting ground off to the right. Let's grab like a bow and arrow. There you go. A little archery target here. A little hunter's lodge is located on this far corner. And I believe that is all the information that they have available right now. Hello.
Hello, yes. I heard you. I didn't think there was anything else to really say to that.
Just nothing but that silence.
Indeed, but that's good to know. I'm just busy making a nice hay bed there and just placing the blanket and the roll for the night. So
Yep.
There's nothing to say to it, then avant.
Yep. I will
Sure.
return to my bed, to my room
Let's
for the night.
get fresh travel check.
Can you make
I'm
the
helping
druids
save.
do it?
What the
Oh,
druid of
nice.
this ranging party you've joined
Yeah.
up on?
Well, apparently we already got an amazing survival roll, so I guess we'll just do it ourselves.
Yeah, I'm helping you. Don't worry, Savin.
Ah,
See? Look at
Good
that.
thing you got-
No problem.
teamwork,
Woo!
everybody.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
And then
And Bob,
cooking.
quartermaster, and then if you succeed, you get cooking. All right, you succeed. Would you like to make a cook's test or leave it be? Remember, there is a bad thing that can happen if you fuck up a cooking test, so you could just choose not to risk it.
In this case, that's not risky for the biscuit.
Hey,
So I suppose it should be asked, are we heading to this square or this square, guys?
Well, very clearly, we're just going like this, just straight through the middle.
Mhm.
Well, no, we
Yeah,
have
we
to
can't hit
pick a
random
square.
encounters if we go through the middle here, you see.
You see, guys, I'm living in 30.
I'm sorry
living
that
in
you've all got to make acrobatics tests so you fall off the edge of a hex and directly into an encounter.
No.
Well, if you go to the Hunter's Lodge, we can get up-to-date information about,
Yeah,
this sort of shit.
we should go that
Yeah,
way.
let's go Hunter's Lodge.
Okay.
Oh,
How
check the
far are you
weather.
meaning to travel, by the way? It kind of does set your DC.
I guess we'll go
Yeah, well, it's
3
one day.
hexes.
All right. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I should have asked that before you roll next time, because that, as I say, like it sets the DC to like plan and make a move. Similarly, it's like there's nothing stopping you from saying like a travel check is going to be just this hex and just this hex. Obviously, that is rolling more dice implicitly, raises the risk of something wrong happening, but the DC is shorter, and yeah, just how it goes. Of course,
true,
if you set up a travel to go quite far and you roll badly, at the very least you know that in that whole journey, only one particularly bad thing is going to happen. Like you only really bump into one encounter unless you then start going out of your way. Like
That's true, but
kind of the way to balance it out. Like you could, fail, encounter, fail, encounter, fail, encounter. If you did it one at a time, or if you're like, I plan to go all the way over here,
yeah, but I mean,
and then you
this
fuck it up once, then somewhere along here in this journey
is,
something bad happens.
I'm not. And that's true, but like we also have no idea where over here we're going. We
This is
just
true.
know east.
Yeah, we're just
So-
picking
love it.
like
Yeah,
3
so we-
hexes because I think that's like DC 15, and theoretically we should be fine
Yep.
most of the time.
Yeah,
Though
so-
next time we should have the
we still
druids
need
make
to-
survival because they probably have a better chance than Allie.
Hmm.
Then again, Stray's dice are really good, so
Yeah, but like I
Uh,
said, if we can go here and get the information before we continue, we can know if we need to go this way or
Yeah.
this way.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, we just need 1 hex travel to get to the lodge.
well, it's too late. We've already committed to 3, but we are going 1 hex, and on our way through, we will try and get information.
Yeah. Let's see where Roll20 can hear you.
Roll20 can't hear me. I turned my audio off.
I see. Clever.
Mhm.
Very clever. But yes, you make your way up to the area of where a hunter's lodge should be. When you arrive, it's abandoned. No hunters here. There are like
Huh.
wooden chests where gear should be stored, and that appears to be absent.
Now that's concerning.
Wait. As someone who's actually been to like hunters' lodges and stuff like that, it's not always a bad thing. Lodges are meant there for like emergency checking up. Is this one of the lodges where there's like always someone who mines the area, or is this just like a hunter's cabin?
Big shrug. You don't know. You know that this is a hunter's
the
lodge.
druids know?
The people of, that is a possibility. Why don't the druids give me survival tests? The random druid NPC will give Bob advantage.
Does he have it trained?
Yeah, he's trained.
Then I'll assist him.
Oh, okay. Grab druid a bit.
And I'll guide us.
Sure.
Hey, Druid. Hey, do better.
Let's see here.
Just do better.
Okay.
And only one support.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can push it to 20. We pushed it to 20.
20.
Yeah, okay. He frowns and looks around. I mean, even if everyone left this area to go ranging out for hunting, they wouldn't leave this place completely unsupplied afterwards, would they? If this is the kind of place they'd be operating only temporarily while they're going out on hunts, they'd want to leave food, medical supplies, arrows, bows, maybe leathers, traps. There's nothing here at all. If it weren't for the fact that we know it's supposed to be a hunter's lodge, I wouldn't have thought it was one.
Ransacked.
This sounds like the time for a nice rousing round of investigations.
Yeah,
Yes, that seems like a good idea.
let's investigate around, see if we can't find any sort of clues what happened here.
Who's good at that?
One with a good
Yes.
positive int score, because I certainly do not.
What? I heard positive in score. What's up?
Investigation
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm actually training that. Yeah.
is Cassie. She will
Yeah.
also
Oh,
get
right.
to go-
D4.
I'm not a retard. Yay.
I think investigation
you
takes
right.
more than a minute.
Yeah, you can't guidance this one. You're all looking around. Let's see here. So yeah, you spend some time tossing and turning the place over. Tristan, there are a couple of strange symbols scratched, strangely enough, into the roof itself, like not here on the walls or floor or like fence posts or like doorposts like you might expect. And when you point them out, Scout will then stand on the druid's shoulders in order to get a proper look at the ceiling.
It's slightly crushed under the scout.
Yeah. Nah, Druid's a broad dude. He's got shoulders. And the Scout, despite being a half-orc, especially heavy.
And we don't know if she's loud or not. We haven't even heard her speak yet.
Let's see here. She grunts and climbs back down again. What the fuck is this? God damn it. Scout at last speaks up. Warning signs hidden here, up in the roof. It says, be careful, they're watching.
Warning signs on the roof?
Yeah, I don't know why they'd be hidden on the roof, but that's probably not particularly good.
Alright. Hold on. Okay. Tristan's going to do some mental mathematics here. I'm going to look at Cass. I'm going to look at the ceiling. Does it look like someone about her size could reach up there? Or that you have to be like standing on your shoulder, on someone else's shoulders?
She could just about reach.
So there's either a centaur hunter or someone really didn't want that to be found.
Scout nods. It's
Hmm.
definitely ranger sign, but don't know why they'd put the warning up there. Again, ranger sign is supposed to be useful for us, but you have to really look around to see that.
Mm,
Unless you could fly.
Could be a fairy.
Who would be
Could
watching?
be.
Bees? The darkness?
Something benign. Sorry,
It's
something
just-
evil, no doubt.
Malign.
Just
Malign.
keeps,
Yes, that's the word.
That Hallie would know that.
just keeps his eye out
Yeah.
Hmm.
and ears out.
You know, is there like a window on this floor or something?
It's only a one-floor cabin. It's
Oh, it's only one floor
probably
cabin.
like 8 meters one way, like 8 by 10, like rectangular wooden building, very sturdy, like warm. They've got a nice fireplace that looks like it's been lined with stone so as not to set fire to everything.
Yeah.
I-
Hunters' cabins aren't that big because this isn't like a lodge.
Yeah.
so-
This, but like you can see that there would be sleeping spots, but even those, there's like no sleeping rugs laid out on what looks like wooden benches either.
Yeah, so I'd like to go like by a window or an opening somewhere and see if I can't make a perception check into like the area around us to see if like anything is watching us. Is
Yeah,
that
okay.
acceptable?
Yeah, that seems perfectly fine. And yeah, that's basically what you're looking at there.
18.
Tristan, you noticed no signs of violence or damage. Ariel, you can see as you look out. Bob also naturally just like sees generally around that there's no evidence of people having like made their mark on this land.
So no recent tracks at all.
No, there's no recent tracks. You can't see like a watch point put up anywhere. If something's watching, it doesn't like there's quite open ground around here before you reach the trees. So if something were to be watching this hut like from a tree line, they'd be really far away.
Could just be that it has really good eyes.
Just shrug. Either that or it's invisible.
That too.
Hallie, you look for a basement. There is probably a like floor hatch that you lift up that keeps like winter supplies and stuff in it, like a couple of sealed barrels. Those are missing too. This place is empty.
Well, I was more searching for. Did we just step into the Evil Dead cabin?
No, this is not Evil Dead cabin. No. It does have a like floorboard hatch that you can lift up that would have supplies in like under it, so bears can't get it and shit. Nothing. It's empty.
Well, doesn't look like anyone's here or has been for a while. Let's press on.
Just
Yeah,
keep an
that's-
eye out for whatever they're
Yeah,
telling us to watch out for.
Yeah, I'm doing just that on my ears and everything.
Yep. It's like even with your disadvantage from like actively doing a job during a travel roll, that still leaves you at 15 passive perception. It's very good.
Let's press on.
It's fairly good, yes.
All right. Which of these two hexes to the east are you taking? 7?
Yeah, let's go down to the middle.
Alrighty.
Isn't it kind of like like that?
Yeah,
Well,
basically that's the plan.
Bloop. Okay.
And as was I.
And yeah, it is a relatively uneventful journey. However, could everyone please give me charisma saving throws during the night?
Ugh.
Yes. 23.
Ugh.
Oh no,
Why?
Hallie.
I assume that's 7.
That is a 7, yes. Hallie,
Yeah, wait,
Faunra,
no.
Tajana, you guys have bad dreams. Bob as well, please.
Oh,
Bob does not.
I must
Yeah,
have scratched myself in the night.
Yep. You have bad dreams, bad mood dreams, bad bun dreams, and bad cat dreams.
Let's just wait. If he wakes up before Tiana, just goes over there and just sits down, puts her head in his lap, just gently tries to calm her down.
Purring.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's actually. I should also see how the other three are doing. Scout. She's a tough gal. These three also probably split up their watches to be joined on with you guys. I hit Scout again, but it's a fucking 18 on the dice with someone who had even higher charisma. And Druid. Why is Druid's bar broken? So zoomed out. There we go. These guys are sturdy. They are used to just creepy loneliness, apparently.
Yep.
But yeah, so those of you who have bad dreams awaken on the next day with a deeply seated sense of dread as you approach.
Oh, the usual.
Yeah, but at this time dreadier than usual. And
Yeah.
as you do so,
Which of those three was on last watch?
last watch would have been Druid.
All right, excellent. And yeah, he gets to. Of course, he would be the one who gets to be witness to the morning milkies.
He probably makes a cup of tea and will ask for a top up.
Do you want to give it a try?
Yeah, please, that'd be nice. It's actually, as you might expect, a bit of a pain to get fresh milk around here.
Tristan will just like scoot aside and let him.
Yeah, he tops up his cup. Cheers.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then he'll go back to sitting with his back to like a very, very low hooded fire, and watching out to the distance. And now, for once, you guys, 3 of the hexes around you are going to be revealed because there is no hiding their contents, even as you crest a low hill.
Oh.
It's all bad.
It's so bad.
Oh, fuck. We probably stepped into a bad area. There's probably hives all around it.
There's 3 beehives. The sky is buzz.
The sky is buzz. No, it is some of the deepest, densest forests that you guys have seen in a long goddamn time. You are looking out into the
Big forest.
the big forest. This is one of the biggest forests of this land, you're pretty sure. It's not very
Okay.
inviting, for sure.
Hmm.
Character, so that's the high level area. We should not go into the high level area.
No, that's exactly where we were going, though, because that's where the beast is. It's in the trees, see?
Yeah, the Druid looks similarly uncomfortable as you guys reach this area before looking across at a lot of you. That's some dangerous land there. I recommend we don't go any deeper if we make it into one of these, well, dense copse of forest. If we want to leave again, if we don't find anything, we'll probably have to exit back out to here again.
Yes.
essentially saying like, if say you want to check this hex, if you want to then check the one next to it, you'll have to go like back out and then back in again. Like you'll get lost going from here to here, almost certainly.
Right. All right.
Mm.
Then let's make a single hex journey into this square, since that's directly east of where we met the Druids.
Yeah.
So what you're
Sure.
saying is in, then out, then in, then out, then in.
Yeah, if you don't find it. Also to the south is presumably plains because it's not forest as far as the eye can see.
Is it plains? And that too?
A reasonable assumption, or at the very least, it's not gigantic oppressive forest.
You know what we should invest just general group thing. You know what we should invest in?
Telescope?
Telescope, spyglass, binoculars, whatever.
Do you know how much a spyglass is?
It's like
Those things are
1,000 gold.
very expensive.
Druid will look.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, we could choose to make a more permanent camp here in this area and range around in a circle just to make sure we've got all of these points mapped before we start moving out.
Yeah.
It would not be a bad idea.
Because
Makes sense to me.
because if something is literally watching us by the
Alright.
camp, by the lodge written, we wouldn't want it to come hitting us in the back.
Sure. I mean, we could spend half a day shoring this place up. We'll make a more permanent camp. Maybe build a little watchtower. That's kind of what you saw us do before with all the bees,
We could
hornets, whatever.
Yeah, let's replicate
something
that.
like
Worked
a-
out well.
Yeah.
long-term survival shelter.
Yep, this is something they have done, presumably from like very far away, all the way over to here again. They have been stopping intermittently and setting up like a long-ranging camp, foraging, and then traveling again, and just that's basically how these guys get around the map. Obviously, they're not going to get from one side to the other very quickly. They don't burn through all their rations, and they aren't a bunch of highbrow adventuring knights like yourselves, so they are never in a rush. Like, it's kind of unusual the way a party of adventurers or knights travels. Like, no one else looks at it and goes, all right, we've got another day. All right, we've got another day. All right, we've got another day. Like, they don't tend to kill hex by hex of travel. Like, it's not unusual for adventurers or knights, but for these guys as well, like, what you do is very strange.
Well, for hunters and stuff like that, you just stay in your, well, in this case, hex for weeks or even months on end.
Yep. In the case of this lodge, it would have been used to venture out for all of these ones for like a year almost, because it's just so much land here to work with. These guys have obviously been setting one up and then staying in their hex for, after making sure they're not surrounded on either side, they then stay in their hex and forage, and then they move on, like a week at a time. That's just generally how distance works. It is saying like it's strange for people to just go from place to place day by day. It's dangerous too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when you guys finally stop like eating up hex after hex, the tension seems to leave them a bit as they get into the more, casual system of making a like home base effectively.
They're not used to the crusading mentality of a group of knights errant.
Yeah. Let's see, how many days was that? So you're at Friends Bolt Hole, 2, 3, so August 19th. Base camp on the forest border. Look at you guys go. It has been 16 in-game days.
Wow.
Insert Paul Rudd. Hey, look at us. That was one of the best episodes of Hot Wings as well.
Yeah. Let's see here.
All I'm thinking is that Ursula would have been fucking amazing here.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, no, because Ursula would have probably made all the journeys a lot more dangerous. You'd be going from hex to hex twice as fast as you are doing now, and you already move at what people consider to be a dangerous speed. The odds of you'd probably get everywhere a lot faster, but your travel DCs would all naturally be quite a lot higher.
Yeah,
It would be very much a
but they
double-edged
can
sword.
afford
I mean,
in
even
the foraging part.
True. The foraging helps.
Yeah, and the other ones would have a fucking impossible goddamn time trying to keep up with them. Oh no, we need
Yeah.
to run. Keep running, overland speed. Yum.
I mean, that's
Yep.
what happened.
Just
in the
having someone
last-
with the Outlander background would be insanely helpful in this campaign. I could burn all this money on
It
rations.
would, but
Yeah.
you know, I heard Night Campaign and immediately just netted the order background.
Yep.
It's fucking sweet.
Well,
Far
this
Traveler.
is Far Traveler's cool. But yeah, the one that forages on the go for no movement cost, like not many people have that background. It's just not a background people have in the chivalrics for the aforementioned reason that people don't like range out of their fucking hexes at rapid speed and travel the land chasing long hunts. Like a background exists because people, live that lifestyle, but it's not a common lifestyle around here.
I mean, it would have been a fine background if it was a bounty hunter turned knight, you know?
Oh yeah, totally. Like there are obviously a few, but like not many.
Most of them are Black Knights.
Yeah, or forest knights.
Fair enough.
Like forest knights, the people who specifically operate on the borders of like sets of woods like this, and then range quite deep into them in like one shot at a time, and then back out again. And they
Oh.
don't want to stay there, so they forage on the go.
My background character is in fact an Outlander Green Knight.
Yeah, they are cool.
I don't have a backup character because if Trish dies, I'm just gonna cry, quit. Meh.
I just
No, to be fair, there probably are backup characters. Instead, it's more like, well, who would you like to be to fuck over your friend, Savin? Gestures at wall of spin the wheel of the wheel of dark backstory. So let me slide you another one. As I
Wait,
steeple
Just gonna
my
play a
fingers at
dragon.
skeleton.
Question.
An actual dragon, yeah.
Yeah,
I have a question.
yeah.
Do kobolds exist here?
You've never fucking seen one. If they do exist, they're like hugging the few remaining dragons in the land and are probably in mountains.
We've only met one kobold ever, and we met Jeffrey a long time ago. Jeffrey!
A long time ago.
No, the Shivers isn't the Cold North. I
Then,
understand
we've
the
never
kobolds who want to be in the fucking Cold North.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Which is weird because we met Jeffrey in the coldest Cold North.
You did. You met Jeffrey in the coldest cold north. That wasn't my fault. That guy
same.
probably fell out of an Elysian portal.
Yeah, he's fine. Don't worry about him.
Yeah. No, you've never seen a kobold and have no reason to believe they exist.
You don't even
At
know
best,
the word.
maybe Tristan Hallie would have been aware of them being servants of the great dark dragons many a year ago, but much like the fact that there are barely any dragons known to exist ever, like anymore. Fucking whoever's seen a kobold.
Alright, so up and down or down then up?
We're going into this one first because this one's like the straight east, basically.
Oh yeah, I thought you guys wanted to arrange and figure out what these other hexes were
we-
before doing the forest exploring.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, we're doing that because
Why?
rather not have
Why?
something going to our back.
I mean, you said going into your back. That is going into your back from a whole day away.
Yeah, let's just find the stupid monster.
yeah, let's go find the master.
Okay. Let's see here then. Okay. So yeah, which one are you going? South?
No.
Sorry,
Boop,
south,
boop,
south,
boop,
where? Southeast.
boop. Boop.
We're going this one first. We may not need to go in those two.
Okay.
Just saying, that's the order we're gonna go in.
Yeah. All right. So
we
you
got
steel
the
yourselves to clamber into
ritual.
the darkness. There are people who definitely watch Faunra go about her ritual. The druid looks surprised. I'm gonna make a religion check for him because a druid might know what a bloody orchid is. Let's see here. I'll be damned, you're an orchid, aren't you?
Yes.
A long way from home.
my mission has brought me all this way out.
Fair enough. You know, I once saw an orc at a tiny slip of a thing. God, she came through town once when there was stories of some witch weaving foul magics in our village. Needless to say, there were not very many villagers there the next day. I hope you don't mind me saying, but you guys are pretty brutal.
Sometimes a firm hand rather than a gentle one is needed.
That's what she said. Glad I didn't need that firm hand.
Cannot allow rot to fester in the body.
He'll nod, but he's going to be a little bit more wary around you by the looks of things. And yeah, let's get that travel check. So you guys are headed into this southern forest quadrant.
Yep,
Let's see how you guys will do.
You have advantage, Savin. I'm helping you.
Alright, didn't fuck it up for once. Druid, make the survival check. You're better at it than Hallie.
I am staggered that you made the DC.
Ew, fuck
I'm
you,
not
no
staggered.
random
The
encounters.
DC just starts quite high. Shall await the return of Stray.
No, make the Druid roll survival.
No, because Stray's actually better at it than the Druid.
What?
What?
Druid's a CR2 NPC. What do you fucking want from him?
He's
Yeah, but-
not even trained? Dang.
Okay, fair enough.
He is medicine, nature, perception is their build. Actually, wait, no, the
nature-
scout would. The scout.
Yeah, the
has
scout.
survival.
There you go.
Dude.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, see?
Not bad.
Still
All
probably
right,
fails.
and quartermaster from Bob.
Oh, I don't need to roll survival.
Nah,
No,
let
we
the
got,
scout do
we
it.
got the scout. Oh no.
Woo-hoo. Okay.
Glad I bought all these rations.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you spend double the rations for this day. So take
Alright,
off
that's not
2
bad.
instead of 1.
So that's 14 rations in one day.
That's fine. I still got 85.
Okay.
Also, has Cass been eating the apples?
Yes, Kaz has been eating the apples.
In that case, I'll shift these around a little bit.
Yeah, she definitely admits that apples are tasty. They're crisp, and she wouldn't want them to get withered and old. Gotta eat them early, otherwise they go to waste.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not being defensive about like an apple.
Of course. Yeah, well. And glad someone's eating them.
Yeah. But also, let's see here. So, you've got to spend at least 1 night out here in these woods.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's bad.
It's not great. But you have more people than usual. And you ranged out of a base. Okay. As the night goes, Tristan, could you please give me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
Oi.
Bueno.
Damn. Okay. All right. I'm gonna whisper you a thing.
Okay. Just FYI, just remember the audience can see roll 20 whispers.
Of course.
Booty, booty, booty. Booty everywhere.
rocking everywhere.
So at a point during this night, there's like a cawing of a hooting of many, many, many owls. And they do their very best to keep you awake, or that's certainly what it feels like. They make sleeping here to be quite unpleasant. Luckily, this apparently is not the first time certain members of your party have been faced with such matters. The scout begins making what appear to be like standing wooden torches. And she will probably ask, who of you have herbalism kits in your group?
I think it's just Bob.
Bob,
Yes.
you're a herbalist kit? She is going to request, Bob, a selection of herbs from your kit, 1 charge's worth. Basically, it makes a greasy smoke that is quite unpleasant and will drive the owls away so that you guys can sleep tonight.
Sure. No problem. I will deduce deduct 1.
Okay, yeah, she sets up these like smoke sticks around the place. To you guys, it's not the most pleasant odor in the world, but it's not like offensive to the nose. But the hooting comes to a stop after like 30 minutes, and she's set these posts up, and you're able to get some sleep. And she'll warn you that I'm sure you guys have heard this stuff before. You're knights, you've been trained in the ways of the darkness, but never trust anything that lives in the canopies, even the mundane.
How very Twin Peaks.
Mm.
Yeah, that is a
Sorry.
fucking horrifying verb.
Holes are not what they seem. Yeah, it's a goetic demon.
Owls do have weird legs, like under all those feathers.
They're very much cats if they were birds.
I like owls, actually. I think they're cool.
Same.
Mm.
They're just a lot fluffier than they.
Yeah. Overall, you guys did well on your check, so you've positioned yourselves so as not to be jumped. And then morning rises in these woods, and you're faced with the question of thoroughly exploring this area and risking another night out here before returning to that little central camp you've made, or because nothing has jumped you, returning and trying the other two. Okay, Jacob,
what?
and basically, you guys spent like 2 days getting into these woods because difficult ass terrain and stuff. Do you actually want to continue traveling through this hex, or go back and try the next one?
Not the plan was check in here, find
Okay.
nothing, go back.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
but she's asking if we want to thoroughly look throughout this hex for another day, or if we want to go back and check another.
Yeah, like you can half check it and try and hedge your bets. It just means that obviously it's another night out in the darkness to finish exploring a 2-day hex.
Yeah,
So it's
I
up to you.
mean, this is the most likely place to find the demon or monster, whatever the fuck this thing is, I think. So it's probably worth our while to fully explore it.
Very well.
Doesn't have any good suggestions. Sadly, this is not her forte.
No. Okay. All right. They will break up camp, and you guys can continue your investigations. And indeed, survival and nature check time, my friends.
Am I just going to assist the scout then?
Candy, I recommend multiples of you doing it though, because it's. In fact, yeah, no, you can choose to do that, but it's a skill test. You'd be giving up your own chance to potentially roll a success if that were the case.
I will help someone else out because I am not
Someone
good in
help
nature
me.
or survival.
Okay, I have a 3 in survival.
What about
Your
3 in
group
nature?
is 10 people effectively right now.
So if we give each other advantage.
So
Yeah,
what
that
rules
would
can
even it
you?
out instead of
You
What rules?
need 6 successes. You are effectively 10 people. So obviously you can try and hedge your bets by giving advantages to the people who are really good at it and make basically 6 checks and try to succeed all of them, or you can make 10 separate checks and just hope that you only fuck up 4.
I mean, we could do that.
No,
It
let's just
depends
do
if you
that.
want to play the advantaging game.
I mean, it doesn't sound like playing the advantage game works in our favor this time around since we have to have 6 successes. The more dice we throw, the better.
Do failures penalize us any though?
If we have 4 failures, or if we have
Wow.
5 failures, then yeah.
And might be worth taking the extra time to actually succeed.
Yeah, but if we do
Because
that,
most of us are bad.
But if we do that, then even like 2 failures will be really bad for us.
yeah, but then that would equate to 4 failures anyway.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Then we would have
It's true.
failed
You
4
you could
times.
you could like basically you can make 6 tests and try and succeed all of them, or you can make 10 tests and be okay failing up to 4.
I'd rather do the second one.
Up to you guys.
The fact that you've given us this choice is cruel.
I know. It's cruel,
So-
but at the same time, like the odds do work out differently, so it's worth giving you that option.
Yeah, the odds do work out very differently because if we do the first one of like 6 tests, then only 4 people can have advantage.
No, no one can have it. Yes.
What?
Only 4 people can have advantage of that a lot.
Wait,
You need
it's
6
12? You said we
We're
were
10 people,
10
and you need
people.
6 successes.
Yeah.
It takes 2 people to do an advantage test. So you can only
Essentially it works out better.
I'm
no.
sure.
You're rolling 4 at advantage and 2 at normal.
Yeah.
There you go. Those are your options. Right, let's see here. Of the group of them, like besides the priest, those 2 are Druid and Scout are obviously very good at this, so they're quite helpful.
And the potential roles are what? Survival and...
Survival or nature, or if you've got like a tool proficiency that applies, like a navigators, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to be great at any of this, so I'd prefer to assist somebody if I can.
Yes, I
I
am.
guess same.
All right. So am
Well,
I rolling this at advantage or normal?
Well, let's figure out what we
Okay.
have here.
Have 3 survival.
Put it in the chat so we can all read it. This makes it a lot easier.
There you go. That's the extras as capabilities, and let's.
Yeah,
look at
we're really
Cassie.
fucking bad at this. We should definitely go for the assisted versions.
Alright, so it looks like we'll be assisting.
Hey, look at
the
that! My fucking idea.
So we're gonna assist
So-
the scout, the druid,
Bob,
Bob,
Halua.
Halua. So that's the 4 that are getting assisted.
And then
Who-
you've got 2 others who cannot get assistance.
Which should be Tristan and Cassie since they have 2s.
Yeah, I guess Cass and I will both raw dogger 2s.
Okay then.
All right, here we
I'll
go.
just sit here with my disadvantage
24,
roll.
that's 1 success.
16.
20.
Okay, mine is advantaged.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's a good
20.
thing.
So we're at 4 successes and 1 failure. Presumably 16 is success, I hope.
I'm not saying yet. Yeah, it is. Let's see here.
Druid's roll. Cassie needs to roll.
All right. Cassie crushes it. Good horse.
So
Good hoss.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes and 1 failure then.
All right. So yeah, you guys did pretty well. It's a concerted effort. Trist, however, kind of fluffed a little bit here.
Mm.
So I have some good news and I have some bad news.
What's the bad news?
The good news is that you find the great beast that you're hunting for.
Yay!
Okay.
The bad news is a bow cracks loudly and a form slithers into sight, and the acrid scent of noxious ichor sort of strikes all of your nostrils. Tristan is the first man directly in its path.
Yay!
Oh, I feel bad for Tristan now. Oh well, he'll be fine.
You know, I'm good.
And that, my lovely days, is when we're going to call the session to a close.
Perfect. He'll be
No!
level 2 for fighting us. I'll have my smites.
Son of a bitch.
It gives me a chance to set this up properly, so that's nice.
Free.
But also,
Alright.
that was a solid 3 hours of stuff, and my voice is knackered already.
Oh, not quite
Yeah.
3 hours yet. 2:45.
Yeah, whatever.
it is
Okay,
close.
Have to read it,
let's see. Yeah, experience. So, did you explore a new interesting location for the first time?
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a name.
Farron's Bolt Hole.
The hunter. Well, that
Yeah.
and the hunter's lounge being completely abandoned.
Yep. Did you discover any new and interesting truth about the land?
There is a great beast roaming in these forests.
That's not news to anybody.
That the hornets are divided into alphas and betas, and the alphas are more valuable for their potentially mystical honey.
Yeah, okay. I would also have accepted that apparently parts of the Great Beast can be used to parlay with the Queen of the Hornets.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Did you make new allies or lasting enemies? Yeah, I
Yes.
would say Jacob, Ela, and Scout qualify.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Advance or complete a quest?
Yes.
Yep. Did you defeat a threat far beyond expectations? No.
No.
Okay. Did you learn something new about a player character?
Yes.
I believe I saw conversations about Tajana and her growth in the jungle.
Party also learned that Tristan is a powerful wizard.
Yeah,
too.
of course. Tristan's a powerful wizard. He just hasn't proved it yet.
Yeah. I have not yet needed to cast my mighty spells.
This is true. And none of you have had your commitments to your oath hard tested yet. So that is
5 XP.
5 EXP. Look at you guys go.
Woohoo!
Well,
I'm
welcome
not
to
used to
EXP
having
13.
this much fucking XP in a Scout game.
Yeah, this
I know,
is
right?
a
Isn't it wild?
strange turn of events.
Isn't it weird? Like, at this rate, I'm going to have to actually put in the brackets for level 12. Oh, goodness.
My God.
And we just-
Nervous collar tagging.
We just level up automatically, right? We don't have to spend days or
Yeah,
anything?
you don't spend days now.
All right.
So, yeah.
Good job, team. You did it.
Cass is sad as all of you develop, and she doesn't.
Meh.
Wah. She gets for being an NPC instead of a proper
yeah, that's what
DNPC.
happens when you don't eat properly.
Yeah,
She
if only
doesn't
she was
wanna
a
be
thicker hoss.
fat. I love it. In her personality traits, it's
finally.
literally nervous about her weight and very goth.
Nice.
And under
Finally
flaws, I
get,
put,
you know.
yes, stop bullying goth.
Hello, 2 first level spell slots.
Yeah, congratulations on level 2. And I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
a
it was
fun
good.
time as always.
You've got
And if
great
you're
beasts in the
watching
comments.
on YouTube or Twitch, Mers and Hammers in like 3 hours. So we'll see you then, and hopefully nobody loses any more limbs this time.